Hello, you're listening to the 91st ever episode of Chismes And Menudo. He is
Ricardo. She is.
Adriana, and we are
Sipping coffee with one of our feature family members, I guess. Mike Rojas. Did you check the angle?
Yeah.
Hello?
Of what?
The camera?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ross.
Rojas.
Oh, I thought you said Ross.
Sorry, I didn't ask if you wanted your government out there.
Oh, no, I really didn't,
should.
but it's fine.
I should have told you to say Mike
You
Wazowski.
blur it out so it sounds like you said the N-word or something. Like you said a bad word.
All right, Mike Ninja.
No, you don't have to just blur out the whole name. You know?
Mike.
Future family member can mean anything. Like you're buying me.
Yeah, what does that mean? Tell us.
This is Jasenia's uncle.
Why
Mike.
is he going to be a future family member?
Because Ricky's going to take Jasenia's last name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you're going
Try to get the mic right in front of your mouth.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's like really close. Check the...
No, because he was over.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
He's eating it. That's exactly
No, it's
what
not that
we
it
want.
wasn't close. It's just,
I'll put it on my chin like that.
yeah, there you
Does
go.
that
Keep it
work?
like that.
Okay.
Like Stern.
He knows what he's doing. Does he do that? Sir?
I don't know. Probably.
Do you watch Sir?
I've seen clips and stuff.
I've
all of his crazy
I've
shit.
seen pictures of him.
What is he known for? I've only ever known him for like...
XM Radio. He made XM Radio.
He's
Oh,
like,
he made that thing?
He didn't make it, but
he's
like
a shock jock.
Yeah,
He was
What does that mean?
like the OG shock jock.
He was just like, if you can catch these hot dogs in your mouth, I'll give you a fucking boob job, bitch. And
like shock factor, like...
yeah, and everyone's like
Yep.
driving to work and they're like, damn, that's hot. And, like that was like that for like 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah, he did a lot of crazy stuff. But it was weird because it was on the radio, so everybody was just like, "Oh my god, this is fucking insane." So it could have just not been happening at all.
What,
Damn, that is, no, but wasn't it also like live? Like they recorded it? You could watch it at home somehow.
Was it? I don't know.
How did it
I
start
just
off? I
figured
don't
there
know.
I mean, they
was,
had like a huge studio.
yeah, they had a huge
A
studio,
bunch
but I
of
figured
like
it
clips
was.
from it.
Yeah, I thought it was always just like.
I was always
original.
scared of it. I was like, what if I don't like it? You know?
What if I'm wrong?
what is he like?
I'm 7.
Was he always like a radio person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
He was like a radio personality for small radios, and then he went to Sirius XM, and then he basically the reason why Sirius XM's like huge.
Oh shit. Yeah, I heard people don't like him because was like controversial. Or whatever. Is he Jewish?
Yeah,
He's Jewish?
pretty sure he's Jewish.
Oh, I like him now.
Stern.
Yeah.
I think his name was originally Sternstein.
Oh, really?
No,
Just a minute.
it was Sternberg.
Okay, I have a couple things that I want to talk about real quick.
All right.
First of all, do you have that like giantism growth thing?
No.
Rude.
Giantism.
Are you a freak
No, I'm average height for a white guy, you
for
know.
Scandinavians?
You, how tall are you?
6'5".
That's not average. Average is like
the inverse is
Yeah.
average.
A
for
5'6" that's like a tall Guatemalan. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
damn.
Mexicans. But it's the average for Mexicans.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think it's 5'9". I'm 5'9".
People lie about Mexico so much. They're always like, actually, bro, like in some towns in Mexico, like everyone's like 7 feet tall. Like that's not true.
No, but it's like down south though. You gotta go real far.
Real far down
Real-
south.
Yeah, like my dad would be
They
like,
say-
everyone in Mexico City is beautiful. He's like, they all have blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah, because those are the visitors.
Yeah, I was like, those
Those
are
are
actors.
Yeah, for the good reputation. You know, Mexico's popping right now.
It's always popping.
Yeah, it's popping ammunition.
No, no, it's really
Fireworks.
popular right now. It's one of the second biggest economy.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Google it,
I
bitch.
think they have some shit to do with like aluminum.
There's
Yeah.
no way Mexico is the second big in the world
Yes.
or in the continental
No.
United States.
Yes.
Even that's not
In
right.
the
Yes,
world.
in the world, brother.
In North
And
America,
it is
that's not even
aluminum.
true for North America.
You sound so stupid right now.
No, I'm saying like there's only 3 countries in North America. They're not even
No,
top
I
2
said in
on
the world.
They're not even top 2 on the continent.
Who, Mexico?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Google, where's your phone? Damn it.
Yeah.
Mine's in the car.
Because the U.S. has gone to shit. Everybody's moving to Mexico. Would you move to Mexico?
No,
Would you move to? You wouldn't move to Mexico?
absolutely not.
Why?
Because I was born on
Because
the
you don't know
right side of the
Spanish?
fence.
No, not even that.
This isn't the right side of the fence anymore.
I took a shower in Mexico and got like a drop of water in my mouth and I had to go to like the hospital.
But you get used to
I
it.
don't want to get used to it.
Dysentery for brushing my teeth.
Man, We never got that.
This is a joke.
No, I'm saying, but
That's
like
'cause
we
you-
really never got that. Like,
Because you guys went to Disney World.
no, brother. Well, it is like a city.
I was in
place.
Michoacan.
Ooh.
Nah, I don't know. To me, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Come on, Mike.
It all looks like Breaking Bad. It's all orange.
You're half Mexican.
Yeah, I could say it. These are personal experiences.
No, but
He's only saying
how?
He's only saying half the things that he
Yeah,
wants to
you
say.
can only say half truths. Oh yeah, what's the real thing you want to say?
Get out of my country.
You meaner. No, what like? Did you grow up like with white people only?
No, all my friends growing up were like Cuban, Mexican, Haitian.
Did you know you were always known you're half Mexican?
Yeah, I knew my dad growing up.
Oh, sorry.
It's not like his friend that thought he was
I didn't know.
Cuban.
I didn't know. I didn't know if you like just because he
Oh, is
just
it
started coming
is it
around.
moving?
Oh yeah, I mean to Texas because I grew up in Florida.
You know me.
Shit, there we go.
Oh.
And
So you were raised with your daddy,
somewhat.
but it's okay. So you've always known. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought he like
More so
just found out.
No, more so my mom.
But your mom's white.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you have a stepdad?
No.
You never had a stepdad?
No, we had a dog who was very close to my mom, but
Okay. I don't know where to take it from there.
no.
Oh,
What about you guys? You guys ever
yeah. We pretty much always
Have a dog?
known.
no, yeah.
Yeah, dude, you just saw two of them.
You guys always knew you were Mexican?
No, I did not.
I did. I thought I was black though.
What?
For
Oh,
a
no,
while.
that wasn't your fault though. You watched a lot of BET.
Yeah.
See, I've never I've seen Tyler Perry movies on my own, but like I've never like watched BET. I don't know what else is on there
We watched BET.
besides like Medea.
No, it was back then. It was music videos. That's what it was, right?
Yeah,
I would just go to
MTV.
MTV in the morning before school.
Same thing, but black people.
And I went to see like Nickelback and Fall Out Boy and shit.
Love Fall Out Boy.
Nickelback.
Love Fall
I
Out Boy.
actually love Nickelback.
Yeah, everyone
I think it's
does.
such a bad
Yeah.
rap, though. Everybody talks
'cause
shit about it, but
everyone's
it's such
embarrassed.
a good. But why? It's good music.
It's like
fun.
birthday cake. People are like, I don't like cake. And then they eat it.
It's like shut the fuck up. I love Nickelback.
Yeah, they got
I
some
get
good songs.
so defensive.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Which one's the
Rockstar's
picture
dope.
one? Yeah, the picture one.
The look at this photograph.
Look at this photo.
I think it's Photograph.
Come on,
This photograph.
that's so good. I'm glad you brought that up. We need to take away the stigma of these bad connotations with Nickelback. We should be advocates.
Where does the name Nickelback come from?
I don't know.
Anybody
Who the
know?
fuck? No.
It's just a dumb
Where does
name.
the name Backstreet Boys come from? Don't say it. In sync.
Because they were boys from the back
Yeah, I
streets.
got it.
they met their agent in the back streets
Yeah.
when they were just boys.
Their agent was actually fucked up.
Yeah, he put a gun to their head and he's like, sing. And then they sang really well. And he's like, whoa, I was just going to kill you. But now he's like, I'm thinking,
ahead and put
I'm
this
make some
away.
money.
No, he
Have
was
you ever
really-
heard of a 360 deal?
What is that?
What is that?
It's a really bad record label, or not a label. It's a really bad record deal. Basically, like all you get put into it, and you have to pay royalties even after you're out of the contract.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Don't the stars get the royalties?
No. The way that the music industry is, like, this is what basically, I think Elvis was in a 360 deal, but essentially you just make music. Like, they give you in advance. Like, whenever a rapper gets in advance, it happens a lot to rappers. Whenever they get in advance, they're like, okay, you have $100,000 that we're going to give you to make this album. You don't start making money on that album until we get our $100,000 back plus interest. Yeah.
Isn't that what happened with Lil Wayne?
That happens with everybody.
Shut up.
Yep.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
You would, you white boy. Bad Bunny worked a deal where he gets 90% of everything.
No. Now, because of the internet and because so many it's happened for fucking decades, artists. Like there are artists that are older that I tell them like, don't get into this fucking deal. Talk to lawyers.
Yeah.
Look over your fucking contracts. Make sure you know what you're reading. Fuck their lawyers. Don't if they tell you that they're gonna get you lawyers.
Like in-house
fuck them.
counsel.
Yeah,
fuck
like oh no, we have your lawyers. Blah blah blah. Fuck that shit. Those lawyers work for them. You get your own lawyers that are like across the country that fly out to you.
Yeah.
So that you know that they're not in fucking cahoots with each other, but they're all in cahoots with each other.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
That's insane. But it's cool at least
It's
that like the older guys are like saying something.
Even like music streaming, they don't get that much money from that. They get like pennies for streams.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's really bad. The music industry is fucked.
Well, I mean, I feel good because I listen to like one song 20 times. So
Yeah, so you give them 20 pennies.
no, 20 pennies.
It's literally pennies on the dollar.
Well,
like
it's 20 pennies per the song.
It's 20 pennies per million streams.
something like that. Like it's fractions of pennies per stream.
Shut up.
I'm not kidding.
I think it's for like per thousands, but still, it's
Yeah.
like it takes work.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
So
What the
even-
fuck?
So like the people that are making money off of it, like Bad Bunny that have like billions of streams a month, he's only making money off of it because he has so many streams.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Well, is that better than the people that would like what's it called, pirate albums?
What do you mean?
Is
Like
it better to
Napster?
Is it better to get streams than to have like people pirate your albums?
Well, for
Yeah, I mean, it's still
Because there's no
You know.
album sales anymore or whatever, CD sales, physical. There's nothing physical anymore.
yeah, it all
So-
has to do with streams.
Well, I guess
And then
at least they're getting pennies. I mean,
That's why they all have to do like
that's why they go on tour like fucking 300 days. Like they have like the same schedules like WWE. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
damn, I
They're
didn't know
doing
that.
concerts on Mondays and shit.
I'm sad.
I'm
you should
not.
be.
I'm not that.
No, they need to work 9 to 5s too.
I don't want to see somebody that I'm bopping my head to at the club
Have to.
serve me dinner.
No,
No, that'd be like a waiter. But I'm saying like they gotta like go on tour and do their like singing job.
they got to find other ways.
Yeah.
But
to pay the
but
bills.
they get a lot of money with the tours.
They've
They
become
have to get a lot of
There's a lot of
yeah,
overhead with
exactly.
tours.
But they've become so unrelatable that I need them to at least get
that's
stuck in
true.
traffic to
Yeah.
ground them.
And then be the driver in the traffic. Not
Bad
be
Bunny
driving
could be
around.
like, "Traffic is so malo," and you know, I don't know
pretty
what
good.
I don't know what he
That's
sings about.
That's a solid Bad Bunny
You
impression.
don't listen to Bad Bunny?
I don't know. Do you think-
Yeah.
I drove here listening to like Mike Jones and
Nice.
that song
Who?
"Counting Crows." Mrs. Jones, Mr. Jones.
Not familiar.
They didn't take that many
No,
songs to get here.
You don't like new music?
No, I just don't care for Bad Bunny. I don't dislike him as a person.
Okay.
She dislikes him. She hates
I
Bad
do.
Bunny.
Yeah, I hate him now.
Why?
Ever since he got with Kendall Jenner, because she's an appropriating bitch.
Kendall, I'll be your token Mexican.
Damn.
That's her token Latino. Yeah. supposedly Kris Jenner paid him like $3.7 million to appear with her, and supposedly she's a lesbian.
See? That's because streaming services don't fucking pay their artists.
You know what?
They
Now
gotta
that I
go-
see it
they
that
gotta
way,
go fucking do backyard deals.
yeah. You know, now that I see it that way, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun though. Everybody's having a good time.
I mean, I like the music,
Yeah.
but I hate him
Why?
because of that.
Why?
Because you're a hypocrite.
What is? But how does this affect you in any way?
It doesn't at all. Not physically or in my everyday life.
You got pretty mad.
I
when
did
we
get
brought
mad.
it up.
I am
Emotionally.
so mad. Emotionally, for my mental health, it sucks.
Why?
Because, like, who wants to see their culture get appropriated?
I felt
You're
like
raised-
such a cocksucker. Shut the fuck up.
That raises property levels, man.
I kind of felt like shit when I realized, like, according to Jim, wasn't that good. Like when I got older, and then the Punisher movie,
What's according to Jim?
According to Jim,
it
remember
was
we
a
used to watch
sitcom in the
it?
early 2000s.
Yeah.
Jim Belushi.
I don't think I remember. Jim.
No, you told we used to watch it.
White
He
people.
had a semi-hot wife. She was white, blonde. Her brother, I guess, lived with them or lived across the street.
Yeah, they
Maybe.
lived like in the same neighborhood because they were like partners in the.
Yeah, he was like
construction
friends with her brother, and he's like, "It's so cool that you're fucking my sister, Jim." And he's like, "Yep, according to me, it's pretty sweet." It's
What?
like the
Let me
premise of the
see.
show.
company.
Let me see a
I don't have
picture.
my phone. I think I left. it.
I put my phone in the lockbox.
Yeah, good. Okay.
I'm like if you were to see it, you'd be like, oh, that one. It was like one of those weird early 2000 comedies, kind of like Reba.
I loved Reba.
Yeah.
It was in the same era as George Lopez.
Yeah.
I never watched that show.
Shut the fuck up.
Angie!
Puto.
I don't understand, what did George Lopez do prior and after
No,
that
he's
show?
been a big asshole.
No, but like his stand-up's like garbage. Like I never understood
when
how
he was
he
a
even
kid.
got his own show. Yeah, because he makes.
He was just the first Mexican to make it big.
But you
No, he
can't.
wasn't.
But like,
Yeah, it was.
No.
Yeah.
Ricky Ricardo.
but to say
the
like you
fuck?
liked him
Desi
as a,
Arnaz.
That he was Cuban.
It's all the same below the
to
sun.
say that you liked him as a kid is just like because he's a baby comedian.
Yeah, because your brain wasn't fully developed.
He was funny.
He's like, when I was a kid, my mom beat me with a tortilla. Like it's just the dumbest shit.
Well, because we hadn't seen Tortilla.
We hadn't seen much of
But
it.
his show is good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It's like the early 2000s sitcoms that were out. Like, yeah, it was.
Ernie, stop looking at Carmen. He's like, I can't help it, George. I'm sorry. He's just jacking off.
I love that.
Dad's like, I must go. Angie's dad.
Oh, yeah, the Cuban dad?
Yeah.
That was so hilariously racist. It was awesome.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
she
the
was
big-
Yeah,
Cuban?
George was just like abusing them. He's like, you live in my house, you fucking puto. He's like, I miss Miami. He was just like,
You
yeah, me
really
too.
watched the
Oh,
show.
It's a good show.
I didn't sleep as a child.
Yeah,
I didn't
Nick and
watch
Nick.
him. Like, I don't remember much.
Really?
I mean, I remember we watched
You
it.
don't
but I
remember when
didn't-
George's brother came? He was just
Oh,
like, oh
yeah.
yeah, my brother I never
was,
talked about.
It was Neil Diamond Phillip, who was his brother.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
The guy from Blood
remember.
In, Blood Out.
I
Was it
almost
Blood In,
bought a
Blood Out?
Blood In,
Yeah,
Blood
Blood
Out
In, Blood
shirt.
Out.
Wasn't he like a credit card thief or something?
Yeah, he was
His
like a
mom's
scammer.
side or his dad's side? It was his dad's side, right?
Yeah,
on his dad's side.
Yeah,
He was
and then
like-
he had a sister that
yeah,
his
like-
mom got rid of.
Oh, yeah,
But then
yeah,
they
yeah.
only brought her for one episode and then never brought her back.
I like how his
She got rid of
mom.
her.
I like how he would like talk about his mom like abusing him, but it was like the most like. He's like, she hit me with a sandal, and like, and then I had to like.
No,
fucking-
on the show I think it was worse.
No, I mean, like, it was never anything crazy. And
She,
then,
like-
like, she still lived with him. Like,
She was an alcoholic, too.
Just still there.
Mexican moms are not alcoholics, first of all.
she was also just like a white lady too.
Yeah. She was white complected. Did she ever talk Spanish on the show?
No, she's just like George Gordo.
Did that fucking
Just made
Mexican
fun of his head.
accent?
Yeah, she's like, you have a big ass head.
Does
He
have
was
a
just
big
like,
ass.
ay, ay, ay.
Like the bee from The Simpsons.
Yeah. I don't think George Lopez could like speak Spanish or tie his shoes.
I think he can.
Yo, you're a fucking pussy, dude.
You can't even tie your shoes.
Damn. What if
Walking
this
around.
blew up because he called him a pussy? We have no relation.
What the hell is George Lopez gonna do? He's afraid to come to Dallas. He's like, no, they speak Spanish there. They'll check me. He's like in Wisconsin.
Damn. Well, he did go off on Ralph Barboza, so he probably is afraid to come to Dallas.
Dude, who the hell is Ralph Part?
He's a comedian.
Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Little Mexican dude.
He's so cute.
I thought he was a boxer.
I think you would think he's cute too.
That does sound like a boxer's name.
Yeah, it does.
But like a featherweight boxer.
Yeah.
Best
Like someone who went like 102 and like no one gives a shit because he's like 102 pounds.
Do you know that featherweight is peso pluma? Peso, weight, pluma. Feather.
Oh. I always thought it was like peso like money and then pluma like pen. Like I got the money pen. Like that. Because of your raps. Or whatever the fuck he does.
Alright.
That's what I thought peso
That
pluma
actually
was.
makes a lot of sense.
I don't know if that's what it is.
No, it's not. It's featherweight.
Is it?
Yeah, because
Is it for real featherweight?
Skinny. Yeah, because he's skinny.
Okay.
So he was like skinny.
Okay. I can't remember what comedian had that joke about featherweight boxers. Oh, it was Dan Soder, where he's like, I like watching the featherweight boxers because they're like 90 pounds and they don't really hurt each other. They're just pummeling each other, but like barely getting hurt.
Are they really that skinny?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, like
watching. It's like
110
watching
pounds.
cats fight. It's almost
Yeah.
quiet because like they're padded.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
like-
I didn't even.
You just
really
feel like, you know, and then, like that's it.
And then he goes, yeah, and it's always some Guatemalan kid. And then whenever they do the post interview, he's like, and then the translator has to go, my hands are weapons of God.
Yeah, I fucking.
I
They don't
spared
have
this man
Guatemala in
tonight.
Texas, man. It's weird. You guys killed all of them.
Yeah.
I knew one.
No, like they're all in Florida, and they wear Aeropostale because like Aeropostale's always like 75% off, like every day.
How dare you?
No, but like Guatemalans like rep it like hard. Like they don't deviate from that because they wear it to work and at home. But they're wearing like
Guatemalans have like 87 tattoos.
well, like they wear like the polos that are like striped, like pink and white usually, pupa shell necklaces. They pop the collar.
They're bringing back.
And then they wear. Oh yeah, they never left. And then they're wearing plaid shorts.
Oh my god!
Usually,
that was the look though.
I fucking hate
that was the classic white boy Guatemalan look.
I fucking hate plaid.
And then my favorite Guatemalans, the guy, and they're dangerous. You kind of keep your distance when they enter the parking lot. But like they wear their hat completely to the side.
Yeah.
Love it.
And usually drunk when they're like showing up to that parking lot.
Usually driving the Corolla with a bunch of AutoZone mods.
Why are there a lot of Guatemalans?
It's usually
in Florida?
like a Nissan Frontier, like a 2000s. And they got like a sticker of like,
That was a good truck.
like they got like the Tasmanian devil like on like the back of the windshield.
There must be a lot over there because you know a lot about them.
Oh, I spend a lot of time in Immokalee. It's where all the Mexicans live where I'm from.
And where?
It's like a little, it's like a little like GTA sized map where all the Mexicans can run around and do shit.
They keep them all there fenced in.
Yeah, it's like where like the migrant workers live, but all the good food's there, so we'd go and like what? There's also roosters everywhere. It's cool.
Damn.
That sounds like fun.
I would love to.
Really good food.
Yeah.
I like Immokalee, but there's also a lot of characters. And it's funny.
Immokalee?
Immokalee.
Immokalee.
Immokalee, Florida?
I used to live with my friend I lived with him for like 6 months before I moved in with Aaron. And every morning I would go outside and I'd like have coffee and smoke a cigarette. And there would always be like the neighbor's rooster, like just chilling on the front, like the porch for some fucking reason. And he became my buddy. And then they ate him.
Oh.
Dude, they're usually sociopaths. That's cool.
Yeah.
What, the roosters?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I would blow smoke in his face, so it kind of like chilled him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I bet you feel like you were in Mexico, huh?
A little
Every
bit, yeah.
morning.
I thought it was weird because like nobody else had, even like in like the area where we grew up, nobody really had roosters. And I was like, this is a little further north. It was a little weird. But it was cool though. I named him Gary.
You fucking would.
He looked like a Gary. Sorry.
You just wish I had a snail.
A snail?
Gary the
Oh,
snail.
Gary the snail. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Bob Esponja. Bob Esponja.
What does that mean?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Bob Esponja?
Bob
Bob.
Esponja.
Esponja is Spanish for sponge. And
Bob
then
Esponja. I love that though. Bob Esponja. That sounds better
You know
than
his last
Nah, I
SpongeBob.
like SpongeBob SquarePants. How do you say SquarePants?
How do you say SquarePants?
pantalones cuadrados.
That's how they say it.
Bob Esponja pantalones cuadrados.
That's why it's so fucking hard to learn Spanish.
Yeah.
It's like 3 extra syllables to every fucking
Wait,
word.
wouldn't it be? Isn't it Sponge Roberto?
Technically, yes.
Whatever Sponge is.
Roberto
His name is
Esponja.
Bob.
Oh yeah,
Roberto
yeah.
Esponja.
Roberto Esponja.
But they just
it's Bob.
Yeah, they just say Bob.
It's already too much with the fucking SquarePants part. That they're
But
like,
that's accurate though, because
Yeah,
Mexicans
bullshit.
have
You guys
long-ass
have like
names.
50 middle names.
Yeah.
Ricky does it.
Nope. No middle name.
They didn't love him enough to
you,
give one.
you don't have a middle name?
Nah, it was a rough year. And
Your dad's like, I'm busy. I gotta
couldn't
go
afford
to
it.
the dad factory.
yeah.
We couldn't afford it.
It was
You couldn't afford it.
94 was a rough year for the Nunez's, so we couldn't afford the middle.
Hell yeah.
I understand. It's cool. I think,
92 was a great year though.
Yeah, it was all right.
I got a middle name and it's a long one. It has
What
like
is it?
8 letters.
What is your social?
Yeah, right. I would never. Alejandra. I
She
don't
was born
have
in
one.
Mexico.
I don't have one. Thanks for outing
Okay,
me.
What are the last 4 digits?
I don't have one.
My social was very easy. Like I memorized it accidentally glancing at it when I was like 13. That's how easy it is.
What is it? 1, 2, 3?
No, it's really easy. Like the whole thing is super easy, dude. It's only 4 numbers. The whole thing.
How the fuck is it only 4 numbers?
It's only 4 numbers.
Like 001134. Like Ricky, please.
No, you're trying to trick me into showing you mine.
I know. I kind of want to tell him mine.
Like, well, let me see yours.
I want to tell y'all, but I know if I say it once, y'all are gonna remember. That's how easy it is to remember.
What do people even?
It should be illegal how easy it is to remember my social security. Like that shouldn't be. That should be a number that gets like booted out.
It's strange how like often you hear about that. Like, oh, they'll steal your social. It's like, and do what with it?
Do what? Make my credit better? My friend's dad did that actually for like 30 years. He just got
someone stole his card and made his credit better.
Well, yeah, but because they have
he took a lady's social security number and used it for years, like working. And then his credit score was like 800 or something. And he finally got his residency after being in this country forever. They took all that away and they started him back at like 500.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then he was like, hey, this is just proof I didn't do anything bad. Like, I actually made this woman's credit better. And then they gave it back after like a year.
They gave it back?
Yeah. So his credit went up like after a year. Back to
How did they give it back? That's illegal to use somebody else's social.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, my bad.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do that.
You can't do that.
Nah, you can totally do that, dude.
Like, hey, I was kidnapping this child, but I saw this guy breaking into another car when I was in the process of that. And they're going to be like, shit, thank you, man. We're going to go get him.
Yeah, dude, they cancel out. It's like negative numbers.
That's an extreme example, but I feel like that guy's lying to you, Ricky.
Nah, dude.
Call him out.
Ricky.
George Lopez and that guy are pussies.
Nah, dude, that's how it happened.
You're sipping your coffee like crazy.
I have a drinking problem.
You're shaking in your boots, man.
Can I get a cigarette?
Oh my god.
I could go for a
Okay.
cigarette right now.
You know what's funny is like Texas has like this outside reputation where it's like, man, don't come to Texas. We'll fuck you up, man. It's like, for what? And they're like, for messing with us. And you're like, all right, shit. And then like you come here and like everyone's just like gay. And, like, you're like, oh, I see. Like, don't mess with you. Like, stop. And like,
Yeah, don't mess with Texas is just like, please go.
yeah, and like
Don't-
Florida's reputation is just like a guy smoking crack. And then like you go there and that's just what it is. And you're like, okay. You're like, I'll stay away.
Did you really think that it was like tough hombres and guns?
Well, that's what, like, because everyone, that's just what the outside reputation
Were
of
you
like
scared to come here? Did you buy a set of boots and a gun?
No, like my first time coming here, I was like, damn, like I'm gonna have to wear a cowboy hat. I look like a fucking, like I don't want to do this. Like, oh well, like I was like kind of nervous because like there's a lot of tropes about Texas that like are not true at all.
Well,
all the Mexicans are into anime.
Yeah.
You know, like
I don't want you to.
I was gonna say that's like the countryside of Texas, but you lived in Odessa for a while.
I've been all over, man.
Yeah.
And like,
Wait, Odessa wasn't like that?
no, Odessa Mexicans just want to be white, and then
Yeah.
like the white people there, you know, they're just like as white as they can be, like
Like
2K
racist
options.
white?
No, like 2K options, like character, like settings max. You know, like the white people there, like I don't know, like they drive like $100,000 trucks. Like that's as white as you can get.
I guess Fort Worth is more like that. Fort Worth would be the place.
Yeah.
where it's like
Yeah, I guess so.
horses in the street and shit.
But the weird thing is, there's zero like the Mexicans in Odessa, like out west, like they're not short. Like I don't know what part of, well, I don't know
Ladies,
what region of
you want a
Mexico.
tall Mexican? Go to Odessa.
I don't know what region they're coming from, Mexico. Maybe North Mexican.
No,
But,
we're
like,
north.
No, we're northern.
Got a lot of low people down there.
I don't know.
Well,
Because in Florida, I mean, everyone's like all the Mexicans and Guatemalans, we just group them together. And if they breach like 5'6", like the police come and like beat them. Like,
Once they start getting tall, like in middle
Yeah,
school,
they don't-
they're like,
they
oh, we
don't
gotta
really-
start blowing smoke in their faces to.
yeah, they
shrink them down.
trim the grass out there. It's,
Yeah.
is Guatemala closer to Florida than it would be to Texas?
No, Guatemalan South. That's Mexico's Mexico. They hate Guatemalans.
Yeah.
But like, why are there
Couple
so
years
many
ago when the-
Guatemalans over there?
I don't know. I think
They
because
chill over there.
Mexico's just like, just go, and then like they push them all the way around until like they end up in Florida.
Yeah.
For real?
I don't know. I have no idea. They go there because there's a lot of like migrant work, like a lot of crops and shit.
Yeah. People end up everywhere. I
They're
always think
cool.
it's weird
They're
when
fucking.
Mexicans-
They're cool ass dudes. I like them. I like
I would
working
think
with
that
them.
you would go somewhere where it's like closer.
I mean, there's
depends on like who's.
There's
like,
Mexicans everywhere. I mean, why do Puerto Ricans go to New York? That's so fucking far.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't they just land in like Connecticut or whatever? Like,
you know they're gonna tear down the
Puerto Rico?
Granada apartment.
The what?
The Granada apartments.
They're tearing down Granada? What? That's good.
Why? Is it?
No.
Is it because of that murder that happened a couple years ago?
There's always murders there. No.
Is it Scooby-Doo apartment?
No, we grew up there. But like
Jeez, gang.
literally all of our family lived in those
Dinkies,
apartments.
fool.
Oh, they're tearing down like your childhood.
Yeah. Again.
Nice.
Again. This is the second time this happens to us.
Third.
What third?
Spanish Point, Harvest Hill, and now Granada.
I count Spanish
No.
and Harvest Hill out as
well,
one.
can we count it as third so it's
Why?
like more like dramatic?
No. It's just twice. That's the same area. That's really more the area we grew up in.
Your
No.
childhood.
No. I hate that you fucking say that shit.
What?
I fucking
We were
hate
there
that you
fucking
say that
12
shit.
years.
No, okay, but we always ended up going back to Nogales.
Okay.
We were born there.
Hold on. This is the timeline.
I don't want to know the fucking.
Guys,
I know the
you don't
fucking
want
timeline.
logic?
Guys, your mother and I were having a hard time finding work at that time, and we had to move around. We didn't know. We didn't know you were going to get attached
To our childhood home.
Yeah.
You're going to get attached to a building that was definitely temporary.
Yeah. But it wasn't for us. We were there for 12 years.
That's temporary.
We were not there for 12 years.
Okay, we went there. We got to the first apartment when I was in
What first apartment?
fucking the two
How
bedroom.
old were you?
I was 6.
And I was 8. We were at Nogales for 8 years.
No, we weren't.
You just fucking said it.
No, we weren't.
You weren't there for
We
8
weren't-
years. You were there for 6 years.
Okay, yeah, I guess because we did live over there. But that's
Idiota.
8 years, and then we did fucking from when I was 6 years old up until I was like 14.
What's the math on that?
8
Okay, half and half. And then we went back.
for 1 year.
No.
2 years, and then we went back to that one bedroom.
And then we went back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we did spend a lot of time out there.
Idiot. You just want to deny it. You just don't want to be a part of.
No, because most of my like when you say grow up, most of my childhood memories are from those apartments.
Okay, I guess
That's what
the
I
way
mean
I'm
by grow
saying it.
up.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Did your mic turn off?
Mine.
I think your mic turned off.
Hello?
There we go.
We lived in an apartment called Town.
They weren't called.
No,
They were
fucking.
called.
Did people call it town or did the
Yeah.
sign out front say town?
It might as well have been called Town.
No, everybody just called it.
You're treading thin ice, brother.
Hey, we never figured out it was a derogatory term.
It was absolutely.
What is it?
It's like a racist term from like the 40s for black people.
Oh shit, my bad. I didn't know. I thought it was for Mexico.
You know when you Google it, like it doesn't come up.
It's like calling it Beanerville.
I thought that's what it was.
Well, it was separated actually.
Damn it, I'll have to fucking edit
Because
that
there
out.
was Harvest Hill on one side, and that was where most of the black people lived, where we first lived. And then there was the other apartments that was Spanish Point, where all the Mexicans live.
Yeah.
Eventually, we crossed.
Okay, that's probably why.
Yeah.
But
It
a
was
lot
fun.
of Mexicans I knew called it Town because it was Mexicans. I need to stop saying that word.
Probably.
Damn.
That is so
bad.
spooky.
Los.
It's called all those murders.
No, it was different apartments where the murders
okay.
happened. Recently, as recent as like 5 years ago, there was a man living there that like he cut up like at least 3 bodies in a tiny apartment.
So you had a serial killer and a bunch of murders.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Jeez, gang.
How would you what would the names be of like Scooby-Doo characters in Spanish?
In Spanish?
Yeah, do Freddy first.
Scooby stays the same.
Hey, Scooby.
Lil Scooby. No, you
Hey,
gotta add
Scooby.
Lil
Let's Scooby.
Scooby. Lil Scooby.
Little Scooby.
Little Scooby.
Little Scooby.
Okay, now do Velma.
Velma.
It can't be the same.
Valeria?
Don't
Pinche Velma.
don't put an accent to it.
Valeria.
What would it be?
Valeria.
Valeria?
Yeah. Or
Valeria.
Veronica.
Vero.
Vero.
Lil Vero.
Vero.
Vero. Okay, Vero.
Oh no, she's Shy Girl.
No.
She's Sad Eyes.
Yeah. Yes. Little
Sad
Sad
Eyes.
Eyes.
Fred's Francisco.
Yeah, Fred is Francisco.
Francisco.
Shaggy is, I could probably say this.
Armando.
No, Shaggy is a little Joker probably.
No, too.
It's too ethnic. It has to be it's to be neutral.
Yeah.
It has to be neutral. I thought we were doing Mexican. I thought we were specifically
No, you're going
doing Mexican.
too far. Like
Yeah, you're going back
doing the
into
stereotype.
America.
Yeah, you're doing the stereotype.
Okay.
You said Francisco for one. That
What was
was fine.
Shaggy's? No, he's a Francisco.
Shaggy's,
whatever, like- Vero was a good
Salvador.
one. Shaggy would be.
Salvador.
What's the equivalent of Shaggy in Spanish?
James.
It actually does fit.
And actually, no, Shaggy.
Well, Shaggy's
would be like,
black now, so you can give him a Haitian name if you want. You can be like,
What's a Haitian name?
This is Jean.
Jean.
This is Hans.
Jean is French.
Saint Pierre.
It's Asian. Jean is French.
Yeah.
Jean. Jean.
Jean.
Jean Smith Francois.
Shaggy would be like what's a nickname in Spanish that is like Shaggy?
I want to know what his real name is so that I can...
Flacco.
No, like Shaggy. What is Shaggy? Shaggy's like fucking.
Shaggy's
like
like
a
fucking
Sucio.
hippie piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like
Sucio?
Sucio.
You want to call him Sucio?
No, but like you know what
and
I mean.
I went too fucking far.
No, but you know.
You want to literally call him a dirty Mexican.
Like
Pseudo.
Sucio?
Sucio.
Sucio.
Shaggy, fuck.
You know what I mean, though, right?
I get it, but like marihuano, vago? I don't know. I don't know what Shaggy. We'll come back to Shaggy. Who's left?
The pretty one.
Daphne.
Daniela.
Danny. Okay. So we got
Francisco Pinche Velma.
Pinche Vero.
Yeah, Vero.
Vero. We got Francisco.
How do you say glasses in Spanish?
Lentes.
Okay, pinche letes. Pinche glasses.
La ciega.
La ciega. Okay, see, that is perfect.
Is that nerd?
Am I lying?
The blind girl.
Oh, the blind girl. The blind bitch.
Why do we have a word for blind people?
Why wouldn't you? You guys got blind Mexicans.
No, but it sounds sweet. Oh, la ciega. Like, what?
It does not sound sweet. It sounds dirty. It sounds like you're saying like whore.
No.
Pinche ciega.
Don't say pinche. Say, oh, la ciega.
Oh, right.
The idea of like the Mexican like mystery machine pulling up to like the mystery house and like 55 people get out of the van.
No, it would have to be double because 55 would fit in a minivan.
Yeah, exactly. Like they just pull up with like a shit ton of people, but then like they all leave. They go do construction or whatever. Then like the 4 remain with their dog.
And then they make friends with.
Is he a Chihuahua or is it like? Because like Mexicans really just get Chihuahuas or like German Shepherds.
Yeah, it'd probably be a German Shepherd.
It'd be a pit bull, 100%.
I don't think it'd be a pit bull.
No, pit bulls are for black people and rednecks.
They're not for rednecks.
Yeah, rednecks
like
German
pit bulls.
Shepherds are for rednecks. They all think they're fucking
German
cops.
Shepherds are for ex-military.
Yeah, Germans are for
police.
Well,
yeah, German Shepherds are for people that are like, that's a sick knife, like at the gas station.
It is.
And they're like walking by that display.
Ours are mutts.
Yeah, Mexicans like mutts.
Are mutts.
Yeah, Molly. So Scooby is what do we land on? German Shepherd?
I don't want to do Sherman. That's too close to
Chihuahua?
what it is. No, not a fucking
Why do you keep
Chihuahua.
saying it's too close to what it is?
He's a pig.
Does Scooby not kind of look like a German Shepherd?
He's a Doberman.
He's a Great Dane.
Oh, a Great Dane. Sorry,
a Doberman.
That's kind of the same thing.
No.
Mexicans would not get a Great Dane. It's way too big for them.
Yeah, they could ride it like
tear their house up.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine the Guatemalan on the Great Dane.
It'd be like a guy. It'd be like me with a horse.
The Clydesdale.
Yeah, he's.
Vámonos, Chewy.
Brushing the dog for an hour.
Vámonos, Fidelis.
Bought him a new saddle.
The dog,
a child saddle.
Dog kicks him with his hind legs, kills him.
Sends him flying. Does it in the front yard, and then they're like, "Oh shit, a flying Guatemalan."
Oh my god,
that'd be awesome.
All right,
I want a Great Dane though.
I do too.
They're big as shit, but like
I had a Great Dane.
What?
My old boss had one. They really are just like horses. They're really timid.
Yeah,
they're sweet, but they're also just like really dumb.
When we had Chance was big.
Yeah, but he wasn't Great Dane.
No, he
big.
wasn't.
No, dude. Great Dane's
Almost.
like sitting down there like this tall.
Yeah, they're.
Oh, you're right.
It looks like a miniature horse.
Yeah, they're like the size of a middle schooler.
He was the biggest dog we've ever had.
Yeah, definitely the biggest. You remember when Dad brought over that Saint Bernard one time?
Oh no,
What the fuck? Beethoven?
Yeah, literally, we were in elementary
Dude, I was
school.
I was probably like 5 or 6.
Was he like, hey guys, you guys love this dog? And we're like, yeah.
It just wandered into our backyard, and then all of a sudden we're taking it to bath.
Yeah.
And riding it.
Yeah.
You guys kept it, or he like gave it away?
Nah, we gave it away because it tried to eat me.
No. my dad would have kept it. Mom probably was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
Dad would have kept it.
Yeah.
And then what was the dog that we had? The one that had the litter of dogs? Spica. There we go.
Yeah, we should call Dad.
Right now? I don't have my phone. And then yours is recording.
So just I need to go get it.
It's over there.
All right.
I want a chow. A chow chow.
What's chow chow? Which one's that one?
It's like a Chinese pit bull.
Do you, or do you want? Does your girlfriend?
No, I do.
Isn't that the little Pomeranian type?
No.
Oh, never mind.
It looks like it looks like a fucking hairy pit bull, like a fluffy pit bull.
A fluffy pit bull?
Sort of.
Have you seen Aaron's dog? His pit bull?
No. Who's Aaron?
Aaron
Carter?
No, our friend that was there yesterday.
Died. R.I.P.
Our friend that was over there yesterday at the house.
Oh no, I've never seen his dog.
You never seen his
You
dog?
know Aaron?
I've met him. He used to date that one girl, right?
Yeah.
But they
R.I.P.
Yeah. But he's got.
She broke he up.
Yeah. He's got a really small pit bull. It was like a pit bull that was bred with something.
Oh,
that was
like one of those
with.
like genetically bred for the hood dogs, where they're jacked and short.
Yeah, but he's like fat as fuck. Like around, he's like this big, dude. He's like.
I love fat.
I remember
dying animals. People treat it like people act like you're saying you love when a kid's like in the hospital with leukemia, and you're like, I love fat cats. You're like, that's so bad for them, and it's like they're fine.
Yeah, they're fine. They'll be all right. Put them in the water treadmill.
It's not like it's someone's parent. Yeah, it's not like it's someone's dad. Like, it doesn't matter if he.
It was only going to be here 15 years anyway.
Yeah, he only lives like 7 years sometimes if you're lucky.
Have you ever lost an animal?
Yeah.
Did you cry?
I was traumatized. My hamster drowned.
What? They're not supposed to be around water.
Well, my dad was watching him, and he just would go outside to watch TV and lay on it.
He would go outside to watch TV?
Well, because he had his workout equipment out there, and he would just lay on it and watch TV because it was comfortable. And he left the sliding glass door open, and the hamster was just like, pool. Jumped into the pool.
Okay. You had a pool growing up?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you smirked like.
It's Florida.
Dick.
You
got a whole beach over there. You fucking need a pool for it.
Thanks, I don't want to drive no goddamn beach. Get sand in my car.
Our dad killed our pets too.
No.
He killed your pets?
Yeah.
Our fish.
My dad didn't drown my hamster
maliciously.
Well, if you're neglect,
some sort of war crime.
You're good.
If you're neglectful, that's killing.
I was on a cruise.
Well, your dad was.
I was out of the country. I couldn't do anything.
You went on a cruise as a kid?
How old were you when you had the hamster?
How old were you when you went on a cruise?
8. Cruises are fucking cheap. You guys can go out of Galveston for $300.
We couldn't go to fucking Galveston.
Well, you guys.
We literally never went anywhere.
You guys are banned?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're Mexican.
I'm banned from a bar in San Antonio, but I don't remember which one. Anyway,
I don't fucking remember.
We didn't travel much.
We didn't travel at all.
Yeah.
I traveled a lot as a kid.
Must be nice.
It was
I'm
cool.
just hating.
You don't even like traveling.
You should. You should hate on it.
I hate
But
traveling.
you also got to miss out on your parents fighting over driving to all these places.
Our dad was a couch potato.
Yeah, he went to work and then he came home and then he was like, "This is fine."
Yeah.
He never really wanted to take us out.
Oh, when my dad would go on cruises, he would just sleep the whole time and be like, "I just want to go home. I just want to go back to work."
See, that's me, dude.
You just find him sleeping in a hallway. You're like,
I sleep here.
You're like, you brought an outside chair inside, and he's like, "Yeah."
See, did your dad talk Spanish to you?
No, he speaks English.
He doesn't talk any Spanish.
I mean, not really. No,
No?
He just speaks English to me.
Is he second or third generation?
No, he's from Mexico.
Yeah, he just
As a
speaks
kid?
English to him.
Huh?
As a kid?
He was
But did he
born
talk
there.
Spanish at all?
Yeah, he was born there. He left when he was 19. And then didn't learn English till he was 36.
For real?
Checks out.
I think
And he
so.
only talked to you in
he's
English?
77 now, so he's been speaking English for a while.
Men don't care to teach their kids anything.
Nah.
What do you mean?
No.
Dad taught me a lot of things.
Well, like languages, not habits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was saying like change the oil on the car,
No,
stuff like that.
no, like cold.
Yeah, he taught me shit like that, but like Spanish, he was just like, fuck it.
Did you ever go to Mexico?
I've been to Mexico a couple times.
To see family?
Yeah. It was cool.
So Dad's mentality is just like, he's going to know what I know. Or I'm going to teach him what I know, Mm. But as far as like language,
his dad knew Spanish and didn't teach him.
Well,
he taught me English. It's good.
English good. There used to be the stigma about like first generations coming over here when they were like back in like the 70s and 80s. They would come here and then have kids and they wouldn't teach them Spanish just because
like on purpose.
Yeah, because they're like, no, we don't want people knowing.
Yeah, it was like we're gonna get killed. That's probably what
I would like to go to Mexico and like, because every time I go there, I meet like 30 cousins that I'm somehow related to.
Yeah,
probably not.
And just be like, hello, it's me from America.
Are you talking like Sean Connery?
Do they look up at you like?
It's good to finally meet you.
This is a fantastic.
Are you the tallest one there?
Oh yeah, I'm the tallest one in the country. And I go there.
One of our cousins is like about your height.
No way, dude. No
yeah, Danny.
Way.
I'll beat her ass, dude.
It's a guy. But
I would love to see that.
They're just their mom was super tall. So
that's cool.
That just beat out all the odds. He's like 6'4", 6'5", something like that.
I think my girlfriend and I are gonna have pretty tall kids.
The height comes from the mom, so her brother's tall.
She's taller than her brother.
Well,
I think it's like if the mom is tall. It doesn't matter about the men.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, well, not really. Well, neither of my parents are tall, but all of my parents' kids are tall.
Wait, what about your mom's brothers? Does your mom have brothers that are tall?
Not really. Her dad was like 6'2".
Okay, well, your dad's.
My dad's
6'1"?
No, my dad's like fucking 5'7".
How
no, he's not, mom? Dude.
My mom's like 5'5". I think.
No, dude.
That's 5'7".
Maybe 5'8", but he's not very tall.
No, dude, he's taller than me, and I'm 5'9".
No, he's not. I promise you.
You met him?
Yeah.
He's not tall at all.
Well, everybody looks short from up there.
Maybe the milkman was tall.
You're probably not
the 1950s milkman.
But your brother and your sister are tall too.
Yeah.
Oh, same milkman.
Yeah, he was delivering milk way into the 90s.
He retired
early
as
2000s.
Yeah. Damn. Imagine.
That's the thing that's awesome, that your dad had kids at the same time that his oldest had kids.
Yeah, it is funny to like, it's like a competition.
It's on. It's still on. You're good.
Okay. So it keeps sliding and then like it wants to turn off when it slides all the way out.
I'll let you know when it turns off.
Cool.
Damn. Yeah, our dads have a lot in common.
While your dad has more kids? Mm-hmm. How old are they? Like 5, 6?
No.
Axel's age.
11.
That's funny.
Yeah. Like same she shit. Gave birth to her first September of what, 12?
Yeah, 11.
Of 2011, and our dad gave birth to his third October of 2011.
Damn.
Sick. Yeah.
At least we don't have like illegitimate brother and sister. Well, I guess he is.
That we know of. So a black kid that looked a lot like me.
Well, we all look alike, so.
What?
Mexican.
I said a black kid.
Oh, well, same.
And dad liked black women. So.
Yeah, he did.
There's that.
My first girlfriend was black.
Nice. My first kiss was black.
My first kiss was black.
The lips. The man. The boy.
Man?
The man.
Actually, that's not true. Well, in elementary school. But I did kiss a man when I was in middle school.
What? Sounds like you're talking about Drake. The boy, the man, the kid.
Wait, why did you kiss a man in middle school?
He was 19. So technically he was a man.
That's bad.
That's very bad. I was
groomed.
Yeah.
But at the time I was like, molested. What? We get it. You didn't have to say the word.
Just edit it.
No, it was just a kiss, but yeah.
Still, it's not right.
No, it's not.
I remember I think I told this before, there was a girl in my middle school that would
you molested?
No. That would brag about her like high school boyfriend.
Yeah.
He was like 18 and she was like 14. And I'm like, that's not cool. Your boyfriend's a loser.
But I remember being 11 years old and we lived at fucking Harvest Hill and being like whistled at by fucking dirty ass being a president.
Why do they do that?
So like,
I don't know, dude.
and it's not like I had grown into my womanhood yet. So
They're just trying to find their child brides.
yeah, grew up
Man,
young.
I remember when I was like 10 in like
was
middle
that?
school. I was like 5th grade maybe. And I was 11 because they were talking about it the year prior. And this kid's like, yeah, I fucked this one girl in the ass. And like, I was like, and like, I was so scared. Because one, I thought sex was illegal for some reason.
What?
And then like, because I just didn't know. I was still playing with Legos at that time.
How old
so
were you?
like,
11?
I was like 11.
Oh, okay.
He was
And
a bloomer.
I was like scared, dudes. I was like, fuck, man. Like these kids are fucking each other in the ass. And, like, I'm playing with Legos. Like, so like, I went home and like I had to go like put them up, man. It was weird.
You remember the day you had to stop playing with Legos?
Yeah, when I found out my classmates were like getting high and fucking each other.
That's
Like,
so sad.
Yeah,
I heard that that's
man.
like a real Florida thing. Like Florida kids just lose their virginity real quick, or is it just like a poor thing?
I think it's just a Spanish person thing. They were both Spanish.
Yeah,
That's true.
There
I
was-
mean,
I mean, one of
we
your-
breed early.
yeah. One of your friends got pregnant like at 13.
Yeah, she was in middle school.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
there was something I was gonna say. I forgot what.
we mate and breeder.
Mexicans got like a 3-month gestation period.
Do you think that it's because like we just don't like, for the most part, Mexican parents stay together for a long time?
What do
So
you mean?
it's like you grow up that like whether they like each other or not, your parents are in the same house. So it's like find a girlfriend, get married, and have a kid right away because it's like what we know.
I think it has to do with our lifespan.
What do you mean?
They're like,
live that
look,
long.
we're going to be eating a lot of chicharrones and we're not going to stop.
Yeah.
Probably not going to live that
We
long.
use a
either.
lot of salt, so you got to live a
So,
lot of
yeah,
life.
you got to
in
live
not
your
a lot
life
of
quick.
time.
Got it.
You got to live your life a quarter mile at a time.
You got to have like 5 kids, so at least one of them becomes a doctor and takes care of you.
Yeah.
That way
my
you don't
hope.
need
Oh
you
my
don't need
God.
insurance.
I got like maybe 2 or 3 doctors right
I just realized you're just talking about yourself because you had your
Yeah.
first at 19, and then your last one at.
But a lot of my friends do too. And a lot of them are still with the people that they've been with since they were in high school.
I want like
And
a
all of them are
break in-
Mexican.
I want to be like Walter White, have a kid at like 49.
Yeah.
Like your daddy.
Yeah, and be like, "Hello, it's nice to meet you, baby. You can give us your name when you're ready." You know, just
And your gender.
shut the door.
What do you think about genders? Oh, never mind. Don't answer. I don't want to edit anymore.
I would rather have a girl because I feel like if
Ricky
I,
thinks that too.
Yeah.
because I feel like if I had a guy, he's
A
just
boy?
gonna be like a sociopath and like, you know,
It's
like
worse if a girl's a sociopath. You're
I
probably
know,
gonna
but
turn
it-
her into a whore.
no, because I'm gonna be like, look, you're gonna be a stud. I'm gonna raise her to be a stud.
The girl?
Yeah.
Come here.
Studs-
You're gonna raise a
This is how you
boy.
change
Well,
your
'cause,
brake
like,
pads.
You're gonna make her
If
transition.
she's just lesbian, there's a chance that she'll be with a stud, which is the same shit as like your hetero daughter being with a piece of shit boyfriend. But at least if you have a stud daughter, always the alpha, never getting her heart broken, always breaking the heart.
Yeah, dude.
And you can fucking
the
like
math
lift
thing.
weights and play sports with them if you want. I don't play sports, but like we'll probably like drive cars together. You know?
You could also do that with a guy. That just seems like you want a guy without a penis.
No. I mean, I'll have a son, but like at least I could knock out a stud. Like if I have a
what
son,
the fuck are you talking about? You're
if I have a bad, because my kid's gonna be bad. 'Cause I can't say all the mean shit I've been saying and not have like a mean kid. If they're normal, they're gonna be mean. If not, they're gonna have Down syndrome, which is fine. I'll embrace that.
at 49.
Exactly. These are my options. I'm not gonna have a good baby that late in the game.
Oh, your poor girlfriend.
Well,
She's probably
Should be
gonna listen
alright.
to this and
I forgot about that.
head out. She's gonna be like,
You see, like when my friend and I recorded our podcast, we would always deviate to just talking shit directly about people that we knew by name because we knew that they wouldn't listen to the show. And then to really seal the deal to make sure that we're good, we're like, dude, please listen to it. And I'm like, okay, send me the link. And they would just never listen to it. And it's just like an hour of us being like, dude, Adam's a
thanks. Another thing.
sorry.
Did you not tell him?
No, I didn't. No,
I didn't
I'm
tell
sorry.
anybody anything.
I'm used to outlaw podcasting. Like right now, I record with my friend over the phone, like SPM. Like like he holds his record. He holds his recorder up to the phone on speaker. And I'm just like,
It's been an hour. We gotta go like 3 in order for me to cut it up and still be within an hour to edit all the stupid shit he said.
We still got time.
Okay. You good for another 2 hours?
You're good, dude.
No, I turned it off.
No, it didn't turn off. I still heard you.
He wasn't saying anything.
I physically watched it.
He wasn't saying anything when he turned it off.
All right.
I heard it go click.
But yeah, what do you
What
guys?
podcast do you listen to? I mean, not listen to. What podcast do you do? Give me that name.
Well, it's not out on anything. I just have an accumulation of recordings.
Y'all haven't put it out?
No, because like we don't want to edit it, and one of us always says something dumb, you know, something goofy. You know,
We say silly things.
yeah, just like one of us gets way too silly, and like our friends would get upset because they probably laugh, too much, and it would bother them.
Yeah.
You know how it goes. But Anthony usually says the N-word
You just said
after I
his
say. Well, he's my co-host, Anthony, because he's he believed that he was Cuban for the first 24 years of his life.
Is he white complected?
He's like 100% Scottish. His grandpa, like he had no
His red
idea.
hair.
Why did he think
No,
he
he kind of looks Spanish. He has like dark skin for some reason. I guess he's from like South.
Scottish?
I guess he's from like South Scotland. I don't know. He's kind of tan, but he's also just like Florida white trash. So like you just get tan with experience in that lifestyle. But he'll always accidentally say the N-word, and I'm just like, all right, well, I'm not going to edit this ever, Anthony, so now I just can't put it up. But that was a good hour and 48 minutes.
I'll edit it for you if you pay me. Yes, okay. Got it.
Cool.
Got a good client there.
But we really never decided on a name. Like we like Trap House Juniors because we used to buy from Trap House Seniors when we were kids.
What is that?
We were like young and like selling weed and stuff, like underage. Camera.
Yeah, we
like,
got a rebel on here today.
well, like we would go to like this like Haitian trap house that we knew, and like we just called it the trap house, and like we'd go there and we'd be like, "Hello, gentlemen, we need an ounce, please," and they'd be like, "What the fuck?" And like they'd serve us, and then like we started calling ourselves Trap House Juniors because we only bought from them. And then we told them about it. They thought it was funny. They never said it, but yeah.
So that's the name, Trap House Junior.
Yeah, but then later, when I became a pig farmer, we liked the idea of Jelly Bean Farm or Jelly Bean Ranch. I kind of like that name better.
That sounds like a brothel.
Jelly Bean Ranch?
Does it?
What kind of brothel?
Bean, clitoris?
It's some sort of lesbian.
That's like a big leap.
Bathhouse?
From bean to clitoris?
No, just Jelly Bean Ranch. Like that sounds like a brothel because bean clitoris. That's a weird jump.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
like a bit of a stretch
Really?
in my
That's
head.
the first thing
In my
I
head,
thought of. That's the first thing I thought of.
The
So
female
maybe
brain.
not Jelly Bean Ranch. What other name did you have for it?
So Jelly Bean Ranch is like you eat jelly beans with ranch.
You do?
No, like Jelly Bean Ranch, like a farm. Like we got like a bunch of like jelly beans, and
Are pigs called jelly
we
beans?
brand them and we slaughter them.
Our little
Jelly beans? No, we had a pig named Jelly Bean. It was cool.
What, you raised them?
Yeah, in like a residential neighborhood. We had like 50 pigs, my roommate and I.
Legit? You had a lot?
We started off with 2. No, we started off with 3. And the first one escaped, so we went back and got 3 more. And then we like fortified like the pen.
Where did it escape to?
He just hopped the fence somehow.
Did you ever get it back?
No, we tried. We set up feeders, and like someone was able to contact us and be like, "Hey, I think your pig." And we're like, "How did you know?" And it's like, "Your house smells like shit. I can smell it from like all the way over here." But like I think we found your pig, and then like he was just out and about for like 6 months. He got huge, and then like a Cuban ate him.
Nice.
But
A what ate him?
a Cuban, someone ate him. Someone like poached him.
Oh my god.
So we got other pigs, like mini pigs, and we bought farm pigs, wild pigs.
How big was his house?
Yeah.
This is on like maybe like half an acre.
He had 50 pigs on half an acre.
Well, I think the whole property.
idea was
the whole
that?
property was 2 acres.
Oh, okay.
It was mutual. Like my friend and I were just like we were high as shit one day before work, and we're on
A lot
Craigslist.
of work.
Well, he's on Craigslist, and he's like,
I
dude.
knew it.
He's like, this guy's selling a fucking pig, man. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, he's selling it? Like, you can just, like, it's legal? He's like, yeah. He's like, let's go fucking get it. So, like, we go and get the pig before we even had the pen.
Oh, my God.
And then, like, didn't realize pigs just, like, when they're upset, they just shit and scream, like, nonstop. So we brought that pig home, and it's just like, and we're like, this sucks, man. Like,
and you got more.
Well, no, like, it was fun. Like, once we built the pen for it, which took like a day, so we just spent like a day like in its pen, like its little cage. I felt bad. And then we built the pen really quick, put it in there. He just hopped over the fence. So then we got fatter mini pigs. They couldn't hop over.
Smart.
Then we built a bigger pen around that one.
I didn't know pigs could hop.
Me neither.
Wow.
Dude, I have no idea how he got out though. Like, he did it off camera.
Was there any holes or anything?
No, we checked, man. We checked, like, dude, we did like a full like FBI investigation. Like, we combed the fucking forest.
My dog hops the fence like a cat, so I believe it.
Found a strand from his jeans. Caught this branch.
The sheep prints.
Found a gun in this bush. Bag it.
There's footprints from some Air Force One.
Jesus.
Size 11.
My head hurts thinking about this pig thing.
So how did one turn into 50?
Yeah.
Well,
did you sell them ever? How did you end up getting rid of them?
I sold some to the Chinese restaurant I worked to. And
mini pigs?
No, the bigger, like the wild pigs usually. They like the boars because the meat was gamier, and the way they cooked it, it complemented their style. But the big pigs were sold to Cubans usually because they got to be like fucking 500 pounds at one point. They were huge. Like, that's when I got scared of them. I was like kind of done with it by that point because like you couldn't even go into the pen at night to feed them. Like, it was like the pig was like from me to the wall.
Shit.
And it was just like, and you're like, hello, shepherd. Like, I love you. Like, please don't fucking eat me.
Are they aggressive at all? Do they do anything aggressive?
When they're hungry, like, cause like weekends was donut night. Cause like we would stop at Dunkin' Donuts. They'd throw away like all their donuts and bagels and shit. And we just go in the dumpster, grab the bag full of them, pull like the napkins and whatever else was in there out, and then feed them like fucking 50 pounds of donuts. And like, if you got in the way of that, like, you're done. Like, they're gonna like trample you.
Did they ever hurt you?
No, because like when they tried to show attitude, like I would just straight up like I'd punch them like in the back thigh. Like, I didn't want to like hurt them, but I wanted them to understand. Like,
but you did.
I was like, don't. It hurt me more than it hurt them.
To punch them emotionally or physically?
We had to give them antibiotics when they were like younger.
What the fuck? You did all this shit off of being high?
Yeah, we just get high as shit. Like, to give them antibiotics, we get drunk as shit, and we had to like chase them down, wrestle them, and then like inject them with like a syringe.
How old were you?
I was like 24, 23.
And you had a pig farm?
Yeah.
And you made money
in a
off
residential
of it?
area?
No, it was hemorrhaging money, but we got a lot of free. We got a lot of free shit. Like, we get like 3,000 pounds of fucking spent barley from a brewery like every week
to feed them.
Well, because like the brewery had to get rid of it, and they're like, oh, we'll just give it to you guys if you want.
He should be our manager. He did all this off of being high one night. That shows like a lot of something.
It was irresponsible. Like,
yeah, dude,
there was time.
This isn't a successful pig farm you're
How
talking
long did
about.
it last? But the fact that
like
he did it.
Like 2.5 years, maybe.
That's pretty impressive.
No,
it sounds like you got a pig. One pig turned to 50, and then you just tried to keep up with the
when I moved out and I came back like a year later.
There was
so many. I don't even know how many pigs he had because there was like baby pigs everywhere on both sides of the fence.
Oh
like,
my God, baby pig.
Yeah, they were like.
Does he still have them?
No, he only has one, and he just lives in the backyard in like this fucking solitary confinement type like cell.
Is this that guy Anthony?
No, but this is it's my old roommate, but Anthony actually lives in my old room now. So.
Oh my God!
Wait, he lives in the house with the pig?
It's in the back. It's in the backyard.
Yeah, but the house that has a pig.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is insane.
That house was an interesting house, man. Like,
what did you do with the piggies? Piglets?
Did you sell them to like a farm?
Sold them, shot them, ate them.
I need to edit that out too.
Why? That's fine.
Peter.
He's just not listening to this shit.
They are.
Are they?
They listen
to
everything.
Have they commented?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
They said, bitch, you better not talk about no fucking pigs.
Okay.
I mean,
What about rabbits?
there's really never a happy ending to a pig farm, especially when you like breach like 3 pigs. Yeah, when you get 4 or 5, it's like, all right, one of you, 4th of July is coming up. Like, we had to kill one of them because like she was Marlo. Or not Marlo, sorry, Ron Paul. We gave her an ugly name because she was mean. She didn't let the other pigs eat. She was a bully. She was fat. She was Indonesian potbelly. And she bullied my pig, Lola, who was a sweetheart. And like I talked to my roommate. I was like, dude, we gotta do something about her. Like, should we sell her? He's like, nah, let's eat her. I was like, you can eat mini pigs? He's like, dude, you can eat anything. So like we shot.
You can eat anything if you're.
But like, what's weird is she was such a bitch. She knew what a gun was somehow, and like we walk out there with like a fucking 30-30, and like she's like, she had like her like Iraq fucking Desert Storm flashbacks, and then
did you get this one full grown, or this was like
she was like 2, 3. She was pretty big. Yeah, she was like 200 pounds, maybe 240.
You got her off Craigslist too?
Yeah, she was with the original bunch.
Oh, okay. Wait, how many did you buy at once?
4.
Like the first time you
go.
bought 4?
We bought Jellybean Lane Arthur, Marlo, Lola. And then we went back and got the rest of that litter, which was Teddy and Ron Paul.
How much was this?
It was like $180 maybe.
Each?
Per pig?
No. Altogether, it was cheap, dude. They were like cheap. The fucking lane was like $20. Dude. And I told him that. I was like, your life has no value, my friend. I was like, it costs more money in gasoline to get here to get you. I want you to know that.
I want you to know I spent more money on weed.
He's just holding the gun to his head, and the guy from Craigslist is like, that's cool, man. That's cool. You're a cool guy.
Cool guy. You know what? That one's 2 for 1. Take this little one too.
Sorry, I feel like I'm talking too much about the pigs. Do you guys have pets growing up?
We don't give a fuck about our pets. I want to know more about the pigs.
Oh, well, he asked the question. Don't be rude.
I guess.
What's more interesting?
You know, I'm sorry. Going back to it, yeah. So then he shot Ron Paul in the face. And
did you eat the snout?
Yeah, we had pets.
No, the pigs ran over and started trying to suck the blood out of the dirt. And we're like, get back. And then like,
yeah, they're cannibalistic, aren't they?
Yeah, they're cannibals at the sound of a gun. But like the cool part about it was I figured out which ones were I could trust, which was Lola and Jellybean and Lane, who's a bitch. But like Jellybean looked at me and he was like, dude, what's going on? And I was like, I'm sorry, you got to live with them, man.
I'm sorry about your brother.
I was like, you're going to shit in the house, so sorry. But
you really shot him in the face?
well, yeah, we had to kill her. And then we
Was she also aggressive with them?
She was aggressive towards everyone. Like, she was just a big old bitch.
Yeah.
She was kind of cute, though. She was, like, super fat, had a scrunched up face. But she was so fat that her, like, fucking legs were, like, pretty much, like, broken and fractured. Like, because she was so aggressive. Like, she made sure she ate, like, 8 times a day.
Mm.
And we cooked her. We were going to eat her. And she was so fucking fat that, like, she, like, melted the grill. Like, the fucking flame was like 8 feet tall from like all the fat burning.
Yeah.
And like the grates that we had the meat on started to warp and melt. We're like, dude, fuck Ron Paul, man. We sent our like,
He fucked to you even after death.
yeah, we sent like our dumbest friend. We're like, dude, pull the propane tank off that burning grill. And he's just like, it's hot. It's hot. And then, yeah, the meat was burnt to like a crisp, but pretty good. Besides being burnt as fuck. Then the rest of the meat we just smoked, which was amazing. That's Pig Farm.
How much meat did you have like after eating it?
Hundreds. Oh, I mean, with her we had a lot, dude, because we had a lot of leftover fat we used for like fishing.
That's good. The fat is good.
Chicharrones. Made a lot of chicharrones out of her. So I think we got like maybe 80 pounds altogether.
My mom loves cooking with that.
Yeah.
We were being like really like liberal with it. Like if we could have gotten more meat, but we're like, this is fuck you, Ron Paul.
Jesus Christ.
We're not even going to honor you in death. You tried to burn the house down. You tried to burn the farm down.
Dude, we committed like war crime a couple times. Like
with the pigs.
No, you don't gotta go.
With the pigs.
No, there was one.
Ask us about our pets again.
Yeah, we were trying to get one back in the pen and it refused. My friend just like fucking split its head open with a 30-30 from like 30 feet away. He's like, get over.
dude.
He's like, get over here, and just like shoots.
Allegedly. Just say allegedly after everything. You
Oh,
said.
this is Florida. Anything goes.
Yeah, it was stand your ground. He was like, I don't recognize you.
I feel threatened. It's
No,
coming
I mean,
right for
like,
us.
you know, it was a different time, different place.
It was 2017.
I also, me personally, I've never killed a pig.
Oh,
you know?
right.
but
I
I
haven't.
watched them die.
I've participated in their murders as an accessory. Like I drove the car,
What the
but I never actually killed any animals there. I have no reason to.
You never shot one.
No, I just took care of them. I fed them, watered them, fucking played
I'm
your
with them.
picturing you
conscience
in
is
like
clear.
a straw hat and overalls with no shirt on.
With like something in his mouth, like
Yeah.
a toothpick or something.
Lola.
No, it's
Yeah,
just,
you're
I
not-
wore no shoes a lot. Well, I guess didn't wear shoes a lot, which is weird. I felt more connected to the earth, though. I felt better about what I was doing.
This isn't okay.
But now I got soft city slicker feet. I can't even walk out to the truck with like no shoes on without being like, ow.
Do that weird little crab walk.
Yeah. A little bounce, my little toddler walk. Shit my pants and
Just waddle.
go to the truck, smoke a cigarette.
R.I.P. Lola. How did Lola die?
Nah, she got arrested. When I moved to Texas, my friend gave up and pigs were everywhere. Lola was too fucking fat to put over the fence every time she got out. I did it once, I almost blew my fucking back out. Because I forgot she was like 250. And I just like picked her up. I was like, Jesus, why am I doing this? And then like, because I was like, how am I going to I can't just throw her over the fence. So I had to like slowly lower her over like a 4.5 foot fence. And it fucked my back up. So then like when she got out again, my friend was like, I'm not doing that. So like Lola would just hang out by the front door of like the house. Like she just
She was a
walked
guard
around.
pig.
He didn't think to open the front door?
No, he did, but she was 250 pounds blocking the door.
What?
So you have to like go out through the garage and you're like, bad pig, I'm going to work now. And then one day she did it to someone else's house. So they called animal control and they came and I guess they lured her with like, I guess they went to like the gas station and got some cake. Cause like they didn't want to kill her. She's like, you know, she's a big old pot belly mama. She's a sweetheart. Beautiful angel. And so like he like held the cake out and like got her to get into the van. So I think I doubt that like they killed her. It'd be funny though if they're like, all right, just shot her in the head.
Just
Oh
some
my
mice and men.
God.
Yeah, they pull up in one of those like World War II like German half tank trucks.
Think about the bunnies, Lola.
This is insane.
That's
Wow.
awesome, dude. That sounds like fun.
It was a good time.
This sounds like it was not a good time.
That sounds awesome.
I mean,
You guys never bought shit off Craigslist?
no.
A car.
How'd that go? It's usually pretty sketchy.
It's not
That
a
was alright.
live thing that multiplies
The car
by
was
a
fine.
bajillion.
Bought roosters and shit too. They were not roosters, chickens and turkey.
What else did you buy?
Ducks. Fuck ducks, dude. Ducks are fucking lame.
Why?
They just shit and piss 24/7, and like, cause like we gave them like a kiddie pool to like, you know, give them water and stuff. There was
Was
only
this
like,
at the same time that you bought the pig?
yeah, but my friend was addicted.
He just
Don't
wanted
say,
a
you don't
farm.
gotta say why.
He
Because
just
he shot
wanted
the
a farm.
duck. He shot
No,
the
he wasn't killing. He just was buying animals just to have. We bought guineas. They're like these weird like African chicken things. They're like blue. And we thought they were girls. And we're like, dude, these things are supposed to be laying eggs. It's been like 6 months. They squawk so fucking loud. And then we looked up, we Googled it and we're like, oh, these are boys.
Like,
So we,
6 months after.
yeah. So it was like, they were like
don't
old
they
enough.
lay egg every day?
Because they were like already like a year old when we got them. We're like, dude, it's
Yeah.
been like 6 months. Like, why aren't they laying eggs?
But like, did they sell them on Craigslist as like females?
Yeah, I think the guy just didn't know. We're like, fuck.
Okay.
And I brought him to my Chinese job, and they love them. They call them blue. He's like,
More blue
And I
chicken.
was like, they're called guineas. He's like, blue chicken. But I brought them, and they squawk so fucking loud, like the loudest bird I could think of out in that area. And I brought it to Chinatown Live because, like, you know, that way they're still fresh. And he would like go to like kill it in the kitchen. It was just like, quack, 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 quack. And like the customers are like, what's going on back there? And I was like, there's like ducks fighting in the parking lot.
There's a squad of geese over there.
Jesus Christ.
Florida
Whenever-
sounds awesome.
We did like a Goodfellas drop on a pig. We like shot him in the head, threw him in my trunk, and then like I drove to Chinatown as fast as I could. And then like they like cooked it, gave me the money. It was fun. I felt like a mafia guy.
What if you got pulled over? Would it just be like, oh, he's got it?
He's just like, what are you doing with that fucking pig? Like, taking it to Chinatown. We're like, that's cool.
All right, cool. Which
I can't imagine because like it was a boar, so like that's a nuisance animal.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I had like a 26-foot python, the cop would be like, that's fucking sick. Like, can I give you a police escort to Chinatown so they could serve this?
Jesus Christ.
Let me take a picture with it.
I don't know where to go from here.
What do you mean? What other?
You guys don't have like invasive species here?
No, I don't think so. None that I can think of off the top of my head.
It's Dallas. I mean,
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess
we're the invasive
Californians.
We're the invasive species.
Mexicans.
Mexicans.
No,
Wasn't Texas part of Mexico?
Yeah, for the longest.
But Mexico has to understand that would make the states like or like the country's outline look funny, and it looks better the way it is. You know.
Yeah, that's why they did it.
Yeah,
it
aesthetically,
just doesn't look right.
It would look strange on a hat. I like the way the hats look without it.
Like the area that Mexico was is Texas, and then it like wherever Texas is, it just like gets real skinny, and then it's the whole West, what it originally was when they started coming over here. What
states was it?
What states was it? Basically, just everything West: California, Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona.
You guys ever been to Arizona?
It turned off. You turned it off.
Mike, God damn it.
No, we've been to New Mexico though.
Yeah,
you guys ever been to Arizona?
Not Arizona. Been to New Mexico though.
What part?
Ruidoso.
It's
like 2 hours outside of Albuquerque, I think.
I don't think you were there, but what was that alien town?
Roswell.
Roswell, we went there too.
No, I think it's like an hour out of Roswell. I think that's where it is.
You went there too, right?
I want to go to Roswell's like what? Like 4 hours from Odessa?
I have no idea.
But we went to
Find
alien
out.
museum.
Yeah.
You went to the Holocaust Museum?
No, I have been. But we went to an alien museum.
Oh.
The Holocaust.
I thought you were saying there was a Holocaust Museum in Roswell.
I'm sure there is.
That'd be cool. Just like a picture of like a short gray shaking hands with Hitler.
It's a Holocaust deniers.
Museum.
Yeah, they're anti-Semites there.
When I was in 5th grade, my best friend's parents took us to Oklahoma for spring break. I was like, cool, we're going to go camping or something. They took us to the Holocaust Museum.
I loved going to those as a kid, though. Not like as like a me. I just thought like World War II was like interesting.
Yeah.
And like I was laughing in the car the other day thinking about like
the Holocaust.
Like in World War I, where they're like, get down! Don't you know it's World War I? Like when did they decide that name?
No, it was originally the Great War.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Okay.
Because
then, like,
it wasn't a 2 yet.
But then like during 2, where they're like, yeah, it's big enough to call. This is 2.
Yeah, this is definitely the sequel.
The other one.
You know, usually they say the sequel's never better, but.
And then, like, you can also say that for World War II. It's like, man, get that. Don't you know it's World War II? What you doing with your head up here? There's black people in this war this time. I think they were in the first one, too. I think they've been in every war, but they got more movies out of World War II.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's really not many
World War I movies.
No, there's hardly World War I movies with white people. But,
Is
like...
there? 1917? That was a World War I movie.
I've never seen that one.
Dunkirk? No, Dunkirk was 2.
World War II.
Yeah, Dunkirk was 2.
All's Quiet on the Eastern Front or Western Front. That's 1. It's a great movie.
I've never seen it.
It's on Netflix.
I'll watch it. Is that 1? You said?
It's a World War I movie, which is pretty rare.
I've never.
Yeah, we didn't give a shit about World War I.
No.
It's so much crazier.
Yeah.
I like the soldier movies. Like We Were Soldiers and
we Were Soldiers is funny.
We Were Soldiers was good.
I don't think I saw that.
Well, it's
What
not
was the
funny.
other
It's
one?
just like 2 hours of gunfire.
What was the other one where they used like the Native Americans?
The Coat Wind Talkers.
Wind Talkers. I love that movie.
Never seen that one either.
Movie. Same Private Ryan, but that's like
They're like, I'm from New Mexico, brother. And I'm in World War II.
Yeah, that was a good movie though.
I'm from New Mexico, brother.
You guys want to go to the game room?
We have
You guys don't have game rooms out here, do you?
Yeah, we do. They're
What's
just
game
hidden.
rooms?
It's like these sad casinos in the like it's like a hole in the wall casino It's like just slot machines.
Yeah, there's some in Web Chapel.
Yeah, my friend's uncle had a car lot.
Yeah.
But then you go into the building where you're supposed to sign the contracts, and then underneath it was a game room.
Yeah.
That same uncle, me and my friend, he called us up and he's like, "Hey, I need your help with something." And we're like, "Okay." So we just went to his house, and in his backyard he had a pig that he wanted us to like.
Oh my god! More fucking traumatized fucking pigs now.
Yeah, so I was like chopping it. And
You
then,
were?
Yeah, I sliced off like the legs, and I can't remember what else. I was just slicing it, and
You
then
sick fuck.
and then which one calls it? His dad, my friend's dad, was drunk. So he started it, like he started hacking at it, and every time that he did it, he was like, "Ay no, oh, no, perdóname, oh, perdóname, no." And we were really fucking high, and I was just like, "This isn't real. This is a dream, right?" I'm still sitting in the back of my friend's Tundra. This isn't real.
What were you high off of weed?
Yeah.
No.
And this was like when this was, I think,
Lean.
Damn.
this is like the year that that wax started getting really big. So
Yeah.
people were making it at home. So we just had like this black tar wax.
The
that we were smoking.
VHO.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Never
remember.
heard of that.
It's what you do is you just take like a pound of weed and then you just
We run butane through
Yeah.
it. This is like caveman shit now.
What's
Yeah.
butane?
butane like
It's like a lighter
butane
fluid.
Oh.
Like it would extract like the THC fucking
when-
juice out of it.
Yeah, and then you have to press it.
Yeah, it's like compact. Like you could do the same thing with like a hair straightener and wax paper.
Yeah.
You
I have a
just,
hair
like-
straightener.
Yeah, you get that and like a pair of vice grips.
To tighten it down.
tighten
yeah.
it down, and then like it squeezes it, makes like dabs almost, and you can
Yeah.
smoke the rosin chips.
No, but it's like it's just concentrated. Like it takes out all the THC.
Oh.
The only thing is that the way that we were, like the people that were doing it, that we got it from, they were just like it looked like just black tar heroin.
Do you remember like back in the day when like, because it's gone through such a renaissance in like such a short time, but like we would like heat it up to like 1100 degrees and then just like drop
an
like
oven?
no, the fucking dab rig.
Oh, okay.
Like we heat the nail up to the point where it's like glowing red, and
Yeah.
we're like, all right, 0.7, and like cough on the ground until like
Yeah.
we get uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Be high for like 19 hours.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's
That-
basically like freebasing weed.
Yeah, the dabs were. I don't like them anymore.
Yeah. I don't
Dabs?
Yeah.
because it's concentrate. So
You ever did
just get super
Delta
high.
8?
Nah, I've never tried it.
I have.
How did you feel? How did you feel?
Fine.
You did the gummies, or
No,
you smoked it?
Smoked it.
No, the gummies was like, it's weird, man. It's like putting a magnet to a computer monitor. Like I ate.
Delta 8?
Well, because like it's strong as fuck, and I accidentally ate too much. I thought it was 10 milligram like bag, and it was or like jar, and it was 100 like per piece.
Oh shit.
Victoria does like.
So I ate like fucking 4 or
200?
5.
When we went to Vegas, she got gummies. She probably ate all the gummies.
Well, THC gummies is fine, but like Delta 8, like I was like for like 2 days, I was like
I thought
falling
Delta 8 was
asleep.
legal.
It is legal,
is.
but like it fucks you up, man. Like
I didn't feel
I ordered like
that.
$100 worth of Uber Eats from like different places. Just like I was like, dude, I need French. I was like, it's like also like individual orders. So I was like French fries and the bare minimum French fries and a small Coke.
Like a fat person thing to do.
What
Like,
the
Yeah, like
fuck?
$37.
I'll go get my burger from McDonald's, my fries from Wendy's.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck, man, Red Lobster and fucking sitting here in my house sounds awesome.
Jesus, dude.
But then, yeah, I'd wake up, go to sleep, still be high. Like, it was gross.
That's not fun.
So Delta
That's what I
8,
hated about
7.5 out of 10.
That's what I hated about acid, is it just lasted too long.
Acid's a commitment.
Yeah. It's like a whole day
I've
thing.
never
It's
done
like
anything
fucking
like that.
13, 14 hours.
Yeah. Mine, when I did it, I peaked for like probably like 5 hours.
What does that mean, peaked?
Like,
When shit's at its like
Yeah.
hallucinations,
Like the-
audio,
the-
visual.
Oh, fuck.
yeah, like everything's just like,
I cannot be that out of my
yeah.
head.
Yeah, you
Fuck.
got kids. You can't be
No,
like,
well,
where's
I mean-
mom? Mom's,
Actually, I
finding
would love
peace.
to do that. I'm like that already.
No,
all
dude,
day.
it's just like, I couldn't be around. Well, I couldn't be alone.
So that would be like a weekend in a hotel type of thing, or like a weekend out, no kids
like a
type
day.
of thing.
Talking to it?
I've done it alone and it's fun.
Is it on?
It's off.
Honestly, like,
It's off.
oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
Doing it alone is like, it depends on like what you do, but like it could be like the best day of your life.
I've never done it alone.
The first time I did it, my friend fucked me over because he's like, "Hey, you can chill here, babysit, dude. I got you."
Babysit?
Well, he's like, "I'll babysit you. Like you're good."
Oh.
So like,
you were taking care of like your brother and sister.
well, I was like peaking by the time like I was hanging out with him. Like I'd taken it and it was like 3 or 4 hours in. And he's like, "Dude, you gotta fucking ride out. Like my uncle's here." And I was like, "You have an uncle? Like, dude, like the fuck? You've never talked about this, man."
I didn't know your mother had
And
a
I was
brother.
like, "Fuck!" And like I ran outside and looked at the car, and my car was like, "Don't do it." And like he was like looking at me, like his headlights were like eyes, and he was like, "Yeah, you shouldn't do that, man."
Like that cartoon,
So, but did you?
Johnny Quest.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I gotta drive, bro. I'm sorry." He's like, "You're fucking dumb." And like, I get in the car and it's like manual. I'm
Oh
like,
shit.
I'm in like third gear driving like 9 miles. Like speed limit's like 50. I'm doing like 40 in third.
You think your hair's blowing in the wind? Just like,
No, I was just like, dude, I'm going so fucking fast. And like I just showed up at the next next location. And I was like, what stoplights were there on there? Like,
That's insane. Fuck
did you drive
that.
on it?
no. This is what happened. Like, I've only done it once. So me and my friend decided to take it. We took it at my friend's house. And the plan was that my friend's parents were gone. Like, they were in Mexico for Christmas or whatever. And then I went, like, the plan was to go pick him up in Arlington, come back to his house. And then we were just going to be there the whole day. Just like me and one of my friends was going to do acid and 2 of our friends were going to take care of us. And I was like, oh, I've known this dude since I was 5 years old. Like, I'm very familiar with this house. It'll be it'll be a good setting. It was not. So we drove to Arlington, and for
All
some
those
reason,
Jesus
I know who it is.
pictures.
no, it's not them. It's another one. But yeah, we were driving to Arlington in my friend's truck. My friend that was sober had to drive because we also did this stupid thing. I think this is what fucked me up. We also did coke like when we were on it. For some reason, I don't know why. I think
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot of stimulant.
Yeah, we were just giggling, and we went to the C-store, and then when we got to the C-store, my friend was like, "I got some coke too." I was like, "Well, I guess we're doing coke too." So then we're driving to Arlington, and we had to take the service road all the way over there because for some reason there was like, I probably hallucinated this, but there was like hundreds of bikers that shut down the highway for that day.
Dude, you
To
hallucinated that?
Probably. I think the highway was just shut down. So it took us like an hour and 45 minutes just to get over there. And then we had to drive back. And then once I was freaking out because I was just in the fucking car, like confined. And I was like, this isn't good. And then once we got to my friend's house, like I felt totally fine. We went into his backyard. I felt great. We were on his swing set. And I was like, this is amazing. This is fucking awesome. So that was for like 2 hours.
Broken your neck.
Yeah, that was for like 2 hours. And then my friend started feeling like, it's starting to turn on me, dude. And I was like, dude, don't worry about it. Everything's fucking awesome. Like the weather's great. We're here in the grass. It's fucking beautiful. And then I saw a statue of a bird. And I was like, that's weird. And I looked at it again and it was an egg. And I was like, that's weirder. And I was like, okay, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Everything's great. Everything's great. And I looked at it again and it was hatching. Like it went through the whole life cycle. So the egg hatched, it became a bird. It had like had a nest and it had its own little eggs and then it died and then it started decomposing. And I was like, oh no, this is the start of a bad trip. And I was just like, oh fuck. So we went back inside and then for the next like 5 hours, I was just on my friend's couch, just like stuck. And I was just like freaking out.
Asleep?
No. I was fully awake and I was just like completely stuck. And then for like a brief second, I closed my eyes.
What does that mean, stuck? Like what?
I was stuck. I couldn't do anything.
Just stuck in his head.
Yeah, I was just stuck.
Locked in for the trip, for the ride.
Yeah. So I was just on my friend's couch and then both of my sober friends, because my other friend was also freaking out a little bit. One of them had to like sit at the end of the couch and I had to like hold his hand. Because I was freaking out like really bad. And I was like, I can't be alone, dude. I can't be alone.
Were you crying?
Yeah, I was crying a little bit, and then once I finally like started calming down, I got stuck in my head to where I thought that I wasn't gonna come back because I was like, I was thinking about like how just repetitive my days are because I was working like at a warehouse at the time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So I was just like, oh shit, like I do the same thing every day, and then when I would think of that, I'd be like, fuck, I already thought about this. Fuck, I'm stuck in a loop. And like I was there for I don't know how long.
I couldn't do it. That's insane.
You've never done acid?
I've never done anything other than weed.
That's good.
And then when I finally started like slowly coming down, I just ended up in my friend, like we were all in my friend's room. We were watching Archer. And the thing that made me feel better was I would lay on the carpet and I was like, I'm swimming. So like just letting my body go like this, I was like, this makes me feel so much better.
Would you suggest that I try it, like obviously away from my kids, but like
I suggest a microdose.
Yeah.
would
I
you
took half a
suggest-
tab though, to fuck me up for like 12 hours.
Yeah, I
like,
took
you
a-
got to make sure
I
it's
wanna,
like.
I want to know.
I got it from a random dude in the apartments, so I don't know how exact.
I got it from my friend who told me he'd be watching over me, and he didn't.
Fucking my friend, the one that I was doing it with that day, the first time he did acid was another one of our friends came up to his window, middle of the night. This was like 10 o'clock at night.
Throwing pebbles.
Yeah.
And
He goes up to the window and he's like, "Hey, I've got this drink. Do you want some?" And my friend was kind of gullible, so he's like, "Yeah, I'll take a little sip, whatever."
Dude, that's like date rape shit.
yeah, he drugged him.
Yeah. And then he puts it up to the window and then he drinks it and my friend was laughing. The one that gave him the drink was laughing. He was like, I was like, "Why are you laughing?" He was like, "Does it taste funny?" And I was like, "No, not really. It just tastes like Mountain Dew or whatever it was." And he goes, "I put acid in it." And then he just walked away. But he said he had a great time because it was late at night. It was like 10 o'clock. He had to wake up for work like at 6 in the morning or whatever. And he did like foundation. So he had to wake up the next morning. He was like, it was amazing, dude. Like I was in my room. I was just watching fucking Tame Impala music videos the whole night. It was awesome. And then I ended up doing it with him and it was not fun.
I'm gonna try it.
I saw the sunset at the beach my first
that
time
sounds
by myself.
amazing.
Dude, I was like clapping for it. People were watching it and I was like, yo, and like I thought someone was gonna like charge me to see it. Like I was waiting for like the sun, like a sun attendant to like walk up and be like, all right, sorry, that's $25, and be like, I don't have cash. And she's like, well, you got a card? Like, you can't be looking at the sun for free. But I was scared of that, so I ran back to I ran back to my car.
I thought you were going to say you just ran like in no general direction.
No, I ran back to my car because I got scared of having to pay for it.
Fuck, I got to get out of here. I don't have a ticket.
And then I drove to Chipotle where my friend worked by the beach, and I was like peaking by this point, like so hard.
Driving on that, I couldn't imagine.
And I just like I cut the line. There was a big ass line of people, and I was like, "Hey, dude," I was like, "I'm on acid," and he's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah,
Dude, I'm at
man."
work.
And I was like, "What's up with one of these burritos?" I was like, I haven't eaten in like 9 hours.
Jesus.
And he was like, yeah, he's like, I got you. And like, he's like, wait here. And like, I disappeared. I don't know where I went. And I came back and he like gave me a burrito. And he turned around and I was gone. Cause all I remember was I was driving again and I'm like eating the burrito. And like, I had like a table over like my lap. And I was like, and like the table like went outside of my car too in my head. And, I was just like, yeah, and I was like, damn, I was like, this is so cool. I was like, I got like, my table here. And then like I go to like put the burrito outside of the car onto the like imaginary table and it just like falls on the ground. And I was like, what the fuck? And like I look down and I'm just covered in like rice and beans all over my fucking seat, like lettuce and sour cream.
No.
Dude, it was, and then I got scared. I was like, how have I been driving? I thought I was at like home.
That's so fun.
So yeah,
You were
need
driving with your knee the whole
you need
time?
yeah, dude, you need a babysitter when you do it.
Yeah.
It's important.
Did you babysit me?
No.
Really?
No. You don't want me babysitting you.
Why?
Well,
Look at
ask,
how I treated you today.
ask your kids.
You know, you would treat me sweet.
Probably, yeah. Maybe. Fucking.
I don't think I would do it with anyone else other than you.
Okay, I'll try
I
and
think
take care of
Victoria
you.
would be too mean.
What about your husband?
No. I don't
I'd
know.
just be like, chill out.
Yeah, he'll be mean to me too.
Yeah. No, I don't want to. I don't want to see you like
I
that.
trip with my girlfriend sometimes. It's fun.
Yeah.
We take shrooms.
I want to microdose
I've never
shrooms.
done shrooms either.
I suggest shrooms over acid, honestly.
I want to try it all.
Well,
gonna try it out.
like a shroom microdose is nice because it's like clean, it's quick, it's nowhere near as long.
But
and
I want
like,
to have
Yeah.
stories like y'all.
yeah, but you're
Talking to the mic.
30 and a mother.
yeah, exactly. I was like fucking 20.
So you wouldn't do it
Yeah,
now?
I was like,
I don't think I'll ever take acid again. But
I think
I'll
it's
take
different,
shrooms.
though.
how many times have you done it?
Like 9 maybe.
Oh, okay.
Over the
I've only
course
done
of like 3
Shrooms?
years. Shrooms I've probably done like 15 times maybe in like my whole life.
I've done shrooms 3 times, but the first time didn't take.
Well, like
It was
we used
fun.
to pick them, so like it was really easy to get them.
Oh, okay. It was funny. The first time I did it, I was at my friend's apartment in Denton because he was at UNT at the time. And it was funny enough, it was the same. It was one of the guy that I did acid with at his house. It was him and then 2 of my friends. And then we were just chilling, and he was like, "Hey, we got shrooms." I think we were like, I was like 17. And then he's like, "We got shrooms. We got like an eighth. We're gonna split it." And I was like, "All right." So then we all took our shrooms, and the guy whose apartment it was read on Reddit that you could make a tea out of it. What he thought that meant was he puts water in the microwave for a minute and then puts the fucking mushrooms in it. So like we ate ours. He leaves the room and doesn't eat them, and then he comes back with just a cup of water, and we were like, "Did you take the shrooms? We didn't see you eat them." And he's like, "Yeah, I got them right here," and just started drinking. And I was like in my head, I was like, "That's gonna be probably freaking intense."
Really?
Yeah, and it was not, because it was an eighth of shrooms for 4 guys.
Oh
that we
no,
split,
dude!
So nothing happened.
Oh.
Yeah, and we were thinking like, this is like a fucking dud, dude. Like, these shrooms suck. Like, no, you didn't take anything.
We split an ounce between like 9 people. We were fucking fried.
Yeah, an ounce is a lot.
It was, dude.
The first time I did it and it took, I was with the same friend that gave me the acid. We had just gotten out of court. And we had to go to court like outside of Houston. So we were driving back, and somebody hit him up like, "Hey, if you need shrooms, I got it." And then he looks at me, he's like, "You want to do shrooms today?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to do shrooms today."
That's insane.
Yeah, so we were driving back, we picked it up, and then we took them, and he was driving like the whole time. We were just laughing, having a fucking awesome time. And then for like probably like an hour, I was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna be quiet for a little while, but it's not weird." And so I just laid in his truck, and he was just like, he was still driving, and he was like, "I'm having a great time." And I was just like thinking, like contemplating like all the emotions in my head and all the shit. And then I was like, "This is a good time. I like
Fuck
shrooms."
no, never mind. I don't want to do none of that shit.
Yeah. And then the last time that I did shrooms was like probably 2 or 3 months after Grandma died. Yeah, we were. It was in Jessica's house when me and Jasanya were living there.
Okay.
Didn't you say you had a bad trip?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was,
Why?
I was thinking about my grandma a lot because I didn't get a chance to go to the funeral, so it was fucking with me. Yeah. And then I kept looking down at my hands, and they kept turning into like, they would
Grandma's
go from
hands?
grandma's to dad's, and then grandma's to mine.
I can see grandma. I mean, I can see dad's, but not grandma.
Yeah.
I can look at your hands sometimes.
My friend and I were having a horrible trip. We were watching like the Discovery Channel, and for whatever reason, like this guy, like the show was like basically a guy with like a GoPro walking through the woods with like a hatchet. It cuts off like a snake's head, and like the snake bites its own body. And we're like, this is all happening. My friend and I are like practically holding hands, and we're just like, "Dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is this on TV? Like, what if we were kids, man? Like, they fuck us up." And then like we're freaking out, and then like we're screaming and giggling, and our friend, like our roommate,
Screaming and giggling.
yeah, like our roommate comes in.
Never mind. I don't want to do none of that shit.
Like our roommate, he comes in. He's like, "Yo," he's like, "You guys good?" And like we get quiet, and we're like, "Why? What's up?" And he's like, "You guys are like, I can hear you like giggling like really loud, like from the other room." He's like, "And the door's shut." And we're like, "Yeah, dude." I was like, we're on shrooms." And he's like, "All right." He's like, "I'm on Molly." And we're like, "No way." We're like, "Dude, we're having such a bad trip. We're so glad you're here." And he's like, "I'm glad I'm here too, man." And he's like getting all warm. And we're like laughing like hysterically. And then he like looks at the TV. He's like, "What the fuck are you guys watching?" He's like, "Why are you watching this shit?" He's like, "Come on." And he takes us outside, and like we start we had longboards. And like, I don't know how we were doing it, but like we were doing like the nicest, most synchronized, like in and out in the middle of the dark on like a fucking road with like rocks and shit all over it. Just skating, like perfect synchronicity. Like it was beautiful.
You'll probably look ridiculous.
Oh my God, probably. But like
in your heads, you were like,
yeah, 2 white stoners and like a black like hippie guy.
In your heads, y'all look like black people at skating rinks.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, with the fucking,
we literally did that. Like we were doing
choreography.
like all of our energies were like synced up, and then this other kid shows up. We tell him, we're like, "Dude, we were skating so fucking sick." He's like, "Let me help. I want to do it." Ah. He fucks it all up. Fucking bumps into EJ. EJ falls. He's like, "I'm done." He's like, "I'm gonna go roll in the house." He goes back inside, and we're like, "Fuck, man." Now I'm thinking of the snake, and like right back at square one.
Oh, that was nice.
That's one thing that sucks about tripping is like you get
waves.
Yeah. It's like waves of just like, this is amazing, but then also like, the dread sets in. And then for me, like every time that I've tripped, it always ends up coming back to like I started thinking of like the loss of innocence in like, or like the world in general, you know? Kind of like the way, like
I'm not doing it. Never mind.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Do you ever walk out of a room and then it feels like a movie set? Like you're like
while
off.
I was tripping.
Yeah, like you're in one room, you walk out, and then it's like, all right, well, I'm out of there. Like, that's, none of that's real. Like, it's just, it's weird.
Like while
Like transitioning through rooms feels like a movie set, kind of.
in the sense of like
each different room is a different scene.
Okay.
Like they're not connected in any way besides like the story. Like it's very strange feeling. Like
I don't think I've never felt like that. Or I can't remember.
Shroom, it's like a very cartoon world type feel compared to acid.
I want to take just like a cap and see what.
Yeah, like a microdose. Dude, microdose is just like a beautiful feeling. Just walking throughout your day, feeling thankful for things.
people like go to work and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
If you have a job where like you can handle doing that, like why not?
Yeah.
It's gonna make you be like way more like
Just at ease.
yeah, just
No.
not stressed, calm.
but you don't act crazy or anything.
No, I mean if you take too much shrooms, yeah, but like if you're taking like 0.3, 0.4, that's probably fine to like feel, it's kind of like taking it's like the same, I'd say is like the same as like taking like 2 shots of espresso. Like you're going to feel it, but not to that same effect. It's like its own thing,
I love coffee.
but to that caliber.
I figured it's kind of like Adderall because with Adderall I can always like feel it. Like I know
Adderall's
that it's
almost
something.
too strong, but I'm kind of like a baby when it comes to pills.
Oh really?
I don't really do anything.
I used to love pills.
I liked Adderall when I took it recreationally.
Yeah.
How do you take that recreationally?
I take
You
it at
don't get a
work for
prescription?
fun.
No, but like, what do you feel? Just super focused?
Oh, you turned it off. You turned it off.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I didn't do that. He did.
I would
Like-
just feel like I feel like a self-checkout machine when I took it at work.
Oh, because you were just
I was just like, I have one function, it's my job, and like that's it.
yeah.
And it was fun. Or I take it to like drive long distance.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like I drove
stay
from
awake.
like my house to like Mississippi in like one shot when I was on Adderall.
Did you have to drive to Mississippi or you accident?
I was like, I left my house at like 11 a.m. and I got to like deep Mississippi by like 3 a.m. And like I was like out of gas too, and I was like, I'm not stopping. Like I got to keep going.
Going on fumes, man.
I'm always on fumes.
Yeah. Fucking Xanax was always.
What does Xanax do for you? Does it just make you tired?
If you take
Felonies?
if you if you take like a full one, depending on how much you can take, it'll just zonk you out. So if you have like a long flight, like if you're flying from here to like fucking Australia or some shit, some people just take it because they're like, I can't handle being.
Wait, so it literally just makes you pass out?
Yeah, but the way that I would take it in high school was that I would get like 2 of them, and then I would just like break them in 4s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to take 2.
I think you're like I split both of them in half, and then I just had one.
I would say I would have like 2, and then I would just break them in 4s, and then I would take a quarter of it like in the morning, and I'd be like, it would just like kind of like even me out, because I was always like very anxious at school. Like if I wasn't with my friends, I'd be anxious because I'd be like, oh, everybody's looking at me like, and then like taking that would just like, oh, cool, I'm a calm, and like it didn't make me focus any better, but it just like it made me go from like a 10 to like a 7, And then one time I took 3 at a time, and that was and I drank, and that was bad. Yeah, I could have
Drug
died.
addicts. Fucking drug addicts.
Enthusiast, but
Drug enthusiasts.
I can count on one hand how many times I've done Adderall.
How many times?
actually, I think I can too.
I think I've only done Adderall like 5 times.
I think I've only done it like 6.
So you don't count acid and mushrooms as drugs?
Oh yeah, but I also haven't done those in like 7 years. I've done shrooms more recently, but I don't count that because it's natural.
It's from the earth, man.
Like weed.
Well, like also like I do shrooms like maybe twice a year if I even do them.
Yeah.
Y'all sound like drug addicts though.
No, this is a story. Like when I did acid, I was 21.
Yeah,
That was the only time
I
that
stopped
I did
when
it.
I was 23, 24.
Yeah. The first time I did shrooms, I was like 17. And then the last time I did it was 2020 when grandma died.
Now I'm addicted to CrossFit and Jesus.
It's a lifestyle.
Okay. Well, I think it's a good spot to.
Have you ever had alcohol?
I was drunk last night.
You were drunk last night? What did you do last
I
night?
drank half of my bottle of Hennessy that I
Interesting. That's
Why
a
did you have
that's a
a bottle
large
of
quantity of
Hennessy?
alcohol.
Yeah.
Why'd you have
Interesting.
Hennessy? Was that from John's party last year?
Mm-hmm.
And how did you get around afterwards?
I went to sleep.
You what?
For real.
I got in the car. I went to
chugged it,
sleep.
dude.
I woke up at home.
I was like, I got a
That's why I
cup
stopped
like
drinking.
Works
this
every
big.
time.
I filled it up halfway with Hennessy and a little bit of dash of Coke, and I was like, "Let me chug it," and I chugged it.
What's
Dude.
with you, dude?
What?
You just go like full throttle into your drinking.
I just do it to pass out.
Okay.
How
I
drunk?
haven't done that also in like years.
Okay, that's the same thing with us and drugs.
No, actually, that's not true.
You haven't done it in hours.
that
night we went to Fort Worth.
I'll turn it back on. There you go.
Were you drunk that night we went to Fort Worth?
No, not at all.
Who?
Really?
No.
Damn. Yeah, we were pretty drunk, Adam and I.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I got real fucked up the night before, which is why I was like taking it easy. So I only had like a couple beers. That's
I'm
why I wasn't
gonna-
taking any liquor because I was just drinking beer. Yeah.
Damn, dude. I was feeling pretty lit.
Really? Oh shit.
Since I've been talking about the 3-shot thing, I
Have done it?
I want to start bringing it and making our guests do it. Do you think we should do
No.
You guys recorded at like 8 a.m.
that? No, noon. You and Adam with a special
I woke up
thing.
sort of on time.
You got here on time.
On time
You
for
got here
us.
30 minutes early.
No, because I said 8. I got here at like 8:20.
Did you?
Oh, because I woke up at 7:30.
Oh yeah.
I lied to Ricky.
Yeah,
I was
got
like,
back from
I was like, I'm
Walmart,
going to take a shower, Ricky. I'll head over. And I walked
Yeah, yeah,
outside and smoked a cigarette. And then it was just like, it's been so long. I'll just go.
Yeah. You woke me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got here at 7:30. Do you think we should do that with our guests?
No, I don't think we should make our guests take 3 shots back to back.
I think you should. Fuck
I think
them,
we
dude.
should.
That's her system for drinking when she goes out.
3 shots back to back. That gets you feeling good.
Thank you. You're the only one that's ever
I like
agreed
that.
with me.
I like that Family Guy bit where he was just like, "All right, well, he's like, if I'm driving, then I'm definitely drinking because I'm very self conscious about my driving."
Yeah.
So you think we should do it?
Yeah, I mean, not today. I got stuff to do. I got a flight.
Oh, what time is your
No.
flight?
It's at 4:40, so I got time.
But we should do it with our future guests.
But I
Have you ever
gotta
been
go.
drunk on the plane?
Yeah, it sucks.
Does it really?
Because
Sounds okay.
you can only say drunk for so long because it's so fucking expensive. Like I've gotten drunk in the airport, showed up to the airport drunk, kept drinking, got on the plane. Like 40 minutes in, I was sober and like completely hungover. And I was like, this is
Jesus.
horrible.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I got drunk on the plane for the first time when I went to go visit dad. And I was like finally 21, so I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm drinking. I don't give a shit. I got like pretty drunk. It was only to California, so it was like a 3-hour flight. So I just got really lit like on the first half, and then I took like a little nap, and then I woke up. I was like, we're still in the fucking air. And then I remember on the flight back, there was a girl that was like walking in the aisle, and I was like, damn, she's fucking cute, and she sat right in front of me. So I was like, oh shit, awesome, this is my chance. And we were flying back to Dallas, so I assumed like, oh, she lives in Dallas, I'll fucking talk to her, and then we'll like go on a date or whatever. So I asked the stewardess for a piece of paper and a pen, and then I wrote like, hey, what's going on? My name is Ricky, and then I like passed the note in between like the chairs, and then we were like writing back and forth. And then I was like, why were you in San Diego? And she's like, oh, I was visiting my boyfriend. He just graduated from the Marines. And then I wrote back red. And then just kidding. Nah, just kidding.
Oh, dude, she was inviting you to cheat.
Yeah.
I know.
She's like, my husband's a hero. I have
He's a
sex
war
with
hero.
other men while he's out,
I mean,
My husband's getting deployed and might not come back.
damn. That's so cute though.
Man, we in
Yeah,
World
it
War
was.
III.
It was. She fucked it up.
Yeah, she fucked it up by telling me she had a husband.
Yeah, they're like, they're like, ma'am, you're a pig.
You pig.
Damn.
Why would you even write back? What's the matter with you? Your husband's a war hero.
Fuck that.
Yeah, she was cute though.
Damn.
It's fun times.
All right.
This is a good stopping point.
Yeah, I'm done. Y'all are crazy.
I gotta go do laundry.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike Wazowski,
having me.
for coming on. That's gonna be it for this week's podcast.
Adam.
I know. Fuck Adam. Just kidding. Jessica, don't hit me. Thank you for watching this week's podcast. Make sure you tune into all our social media, and that's gonna be it. See you next time. Bye.